All right, what's good, y'all? Let me check the audio, make sure everything is good. Hey, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. Big salute to y'all. All the real, real ones being there, man, stepping up, to the responsibilities as men, and the ones as fathers, man. That's a whole nother level of responsibility right there. So I salute all the fathers out there. Big salute to the UGC. That's the underground community. Shout out to the UGC Click. That's the all my brothers. If you go to the homepage and click the channels tab of this channel, you'll see all my brothers in the UDC Click listed right there. So definitely check out my brothers in the UDC Click. Um, I want to definitely recap the fights that took place yesterday, and also want to get into some other topics. But first and foremost, man, for the ones that's new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you want that real, unbiased, uncut, non-filtered, real boxing talk. If you're a fanboy, this ain't the place for you. This ain't it. We're gonna lose some subs along the way because if your fighters start acting like a hoe, we're gonna pull this card. We're gonna let you know your favorite fighter acting like a hoe. So if you can't deal with that and your emotions is too invested into these fighters, this ain't the place for you. But if you just want to hear some good boxing talk, um, and ain't got to worry about somebody treating you a certain kind of way because of your opinion, you at the right place. You at the right place. You definitely you have every right to voice your opinion on whatever it is you want to speak on that's related to the topic. You know, um, Robert Byrd is a referee in the sport of boxing. I don't know how long he been a referee, but his ass need to get up out of here and retire. He need to get his ass out of here. I witnessed one of the most savage shit I done ever seen in the sport of boxing, man. I mean, there's been a lot of savage shit to take place in the sport of boxing, but what I witnessed yesterday, I mean, Glowacki versus Breedis, you know, this man won an IBF strap by a vicious elbow. I believe it was the IBF he won. What fucking belt did he win? The motherfucker won a strap yesterday. He won a strap yesterday by a vicious elbow KO. Elbow KO, nigga. I was just shocked, man, that these motherfuckers, this dude, Robert Byrd. Now, I don't want to take nothing away from him. Shout out to everybody in the chat coming in. Samuel Shaw, Charles D. Happy Father's Day, brother. Um, Thank you, No Name Rose, and I appreciate your message earlier. She's saying Happy Father's Day, UDC fam. Charles D says too damn long. He didn't hear the bell for like 30 seconds. I mean, this is ridiculous that here we are. We have a professional referee. I don't even know how old Robert Byrd is, but the bell rang. But I guess he forgot his hearing aids or some shit because he didn't hear the bell. And he allowed them to continue to fight. Now, this happened after the elbow. Okay. Glowacki hits Breedis in the back of the head. Breedis retaliates with a vicious elbow. Vicious. And no points taken. He didn't get to do 5 or 10 minutes. None of that shit. It was just get your ass up and catch that fade. Then the bell rings. I mean, it's like the dude gets stretched. He got knocked down after the elbow. So with that type of elbow, I'm like, man, the nigga had to be dizzy. He must have had like a low-key concussion or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you gonna allow this shit to go on? Like, I was expecting to hear something today of like, you know what, they're reviewing the decision, the result of the fight. because due to the matter of you know, illegal elbows being used and punches to the back of the head, we have to rule this a no contest and we have to order an immediate rematch. That's what I was looking forward to hearing today. But I ain't heard shit. I ain't heard that there's an immediate rematch being enforced, and I didn't hear that Robert Byrd was fired or that he retired. But it's something needs to happen. Okay, one of them shits got to give. Charles D says happened after the rabbit punch. Rabbit punch. That was a motherfucking Ron Artest shit. Ron Artest elbow. Nigga, you would get to the fucking chin. And they allowed this shit to continue to go. I mean, man. But man, just telling you, dude. This nigga need to get the fuck out of here, bro. Robert Byrd, that ain't gonna get it done, man. You know, and I'm disappointed because we had back-to-back the zone cards where it was the first time where I was like, God damn, man. The zone slipping. And, you know, like I said, the zone be putting on great cards, but a week ago, I saw the judges was on some bullshit. And then yesterday, I'm seeing that goddamn Robert Byrd act like he can't hear bells now and shit. And he act like he don't know how to take points from dudes when they out here, you know, with the flying elbows and shit. Randy Savage type shit. What the fuck? You know? Let me switch to a different. Y'all hold up 1 second. Let me get this shit situated. But yeah, man, I was thoroughly disgusted with that shit. I was thoroughly disgusted. Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah, thoroughly disgusted with Robert Byrd. Thoroughly disgusted the way Breedis got that victory, man. That's it's no way that should have went down like that. No way at all. But it is what it is. Um, Also, man, I wanted to talk about. I seen this guy on YouTube. I've seen him before, but this was the first time I actually watched one of his videos. He did a video on Floyd Mayweather not being in the top 100 on the Forbes list. Did y'all know that? Floyd is not even in the top 100 on Forbes. You got guys like LeBron, I think Tiger Woods, and you know other type people, but this shit, man, that's crazy. Fucking Floyd Mayweather. It's like, damn, homie. 3 years ago, you was the man, homie. Shit, fuck, a year ago. He was like number one on top of Forbes list about a year ago or some shit. Now this nigga not even in the top 100. Man, you know what, man? I think Floyd might end up being one of them guys that because I was watching the video. The dude was talking about like, man, he might be one of those financially immature ass niggas out here. I mean, you see the way he act, and then you know everybody that look up to Floyd, that influence just trickles down to the money team. Yeah, we're talking about the athletes, boxing monster. Yeah, he is not in the top 100 of richest athletes. So I found that like, wow, like, gotta be kidding me. This no wonder this nigga out here fighting little Chinese teenagers for 9 million and shit. This nigga don't know how to fucking not spend all his bread up. You know, shit. No wonder he can't. He ain't getting no top level prospects and shit to his stable. This nigga ain't got no bread like that. This nigga gets bread and just fucks it off, man. Tricks it off, fucks it off. 5 AOBC says I work for Floyd in 5 years. Shit, nigga. I work for that nigga in the next two. Nigga, the next two. I mean, you can just tell the way he act, man. He always gotta feel like he always gotta show everybody he got money. That's some insecure type shit. Like, bro, like you really trying to convince everybody you got money. Like, bro, I thought we already understood this, nigga. Your whole nickname was Money Mayweather. We don't need you to go out of your way to try to prove a point that you rich out here. That shit is crazy, bro. Let me pull up the list though while we live, man. They said this dude is not even in the top 100. Damn shame, bro. All right, here's the list. World's highest paid athletes 2019. Number 1, Lionel Messi. Number 2, Cristiano Ronaldo. 3, Neymar. Number 4, Canelo. Number 5, Roger Federer. Number 6, Russell Wilson. 7, Aaron Rodgers. 8, LeBron James. 9, Stephen Curry. And 10, Kevin Durant. That's the top 10. Shout out to Canelo. Canelo made top 10. Number 11, Tiger Woods. 12, Ben Roethlisberger. Shout out to the Steelers, goddammit. Shout out to the Steelers. 13, Lewis Hamilton. What the fuck? Oh, they messed up. Okay, so 13, Lewis Hamilton. 14, Anthony Joshua. 15, Khalil Mack. Yeah, so 14, AJ. 15, Khalil Mack. 16, Russell Westbrook. 17, Novak Djokovic, whatever how you say his nigga name. 17, Mike Trout. 19, Phil Mickelson. Number 20, James Harden. Number 21, Conor McGregor. Number 22, DeMarcus Lawrence. 23, Bryce Harper. Number 24, Chris Paul. Number 25, Kyrie Irving. 26, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 27, Drew Brees. 28, Aaron Donald. 29, Damian Lillard. 30, Sebastian Vettel. Some NASCAR nigga. 31, Blake Griffin. 32, Rory McIlroy. 33, Paul George. 34, Brandon Cooks. 35, Kei Nishikori. 36, Nick Foles. 37, Rafael Nadal. 38, Manny Machado. 39, Anthony Davis. 40, Gordon Hayward. I'm going to just read the top 50, y'all, and then I'm going to see if they made an error and Floyd is on this list somewhere. 40, Klay Thompson. 42, Carmelo Anthony. 43, Kyle Lowry. 44, Paul Pogba. 45, DeMar DeRozan. 46, Andres Iniesta. 47, Justin Rose. 48, Joel Embiid. 49, Al Horford. And 50, David Price, a baseball player. They got Kawhi Leonard at number 70. Serena Williams at 63. Dwight Howard at 74. Kevin Love, 71. 76, Drew Holiday. 79, Bradley Beal. Tom Brady, 81. 85, Odell Beckham. 88, Harrison Barnes. 91, Andrew Wiggins. 92, Manny Pacquiao. 93, Saquon Barkley. 95, Gennady Golovkin. And 100 is some fucking, what is this, Cross or some shit? Virat Kohli. That's the list. Floyd is nowhere on that list, man. Boyce Watkins, yeah. I went ahead and subbed to him on my Black Horse Promotions channel, man. What's up, Trav? He says, y'all tripping. I ain't worried about a multi-million-dollar athlete. If he blows it, he blows it. Charles, he said he out here buying $18 million watches. Yeah, he wearing all his money. If you want to get all Floyd's money, all you gotta do is rob that nigga. Catch that nigga slipping. He gonna be wearing all of his money. No Name Rose says, you think Black, the apple does not fall far from the tree. I see him being a good fighter, maybe a great fighter, but he's an ass as a person. Hell yeah. Charles D says, Glenn Robinson works at Starbucks, fucked off his bread. Damn. What's up, trolling ass Mexican fight fan? What's up, bro? $18 million watch. I mean, like, nigga, what the fuck for, bro? What the fuck for? Like, some niggas is like, something is wrong with niggas' heads. You know, they just feel like they gotta do the most with this shit for no fucking reason. Boxing Monster says, LOL, Black, you took away Mexican fight fan wrench. I don't even know how he got it. I don't know, nigga. I must have been sipping that day. I don't even know how he even got a wrench with his trolling ass. I told the nigga get some videos up or something, and you'll get smoked out here. Easy work, fam. Mexican fight fan. You can't troll your way to the ring, fam. You got to put in some work. Put in some work. I don't even understand how that nigga got a wrench. I was like, what the fuck? When did I do this shit? Shit, I'm not perfect, nigga. I make mistakes. And that was one right there. I gave Mexican fight fan a wrench. I'm like, God damn. How did he fucking get the blue suit? Nigga, yeah, you is a troll, bro. I've been doing this all day. I can tell by the way you talk. You got your name is Mexican Fight Fan, and then you saying only Trill talk. Like, come on, bro. We know where you get that shit from. Be original. Be original. Originality is lacking in society, man. It's lacking major. Niggas can't be original. They got to copycat off somebody for some reason. We're gonna get into another topic too, man. Fury won. I think he won by second round KO, stoppage, whatever. Um, I was shocked, man. I thought Fury was gonna be a lot lighter, but they said that his trainer said like they put on the extra weight so that because of this style of fight, what's this guy name that he beat up? Who even cares? I don't even care about the guy he fought, Schwartz or whatever him. Um, they wanted him to feel the power or something like that. Wanted him to respect the power. But I was just like, yeah, I thought he was gonna be slimmer or something. What up, Shiz Biz? Yeah, Charles D. We did invite him up one time. He didn't want to come on. I'm like, man, that's out. You was a troll, nigga. When the opportunity came for you to jump on, oh, I'm at work, or why you talk so much shit in the chat, and then when we ask you to jump on, now you busy all of a sudden. You got all the time in the world to just thumb that shit through. Thumb talk. But you can't jump on the live stream with that smoke. AOBZ says KO doctor slept to BD. Nyquil, nigga, get his ass out. Nigga, I told y'all that shit, bro. When I was doing the live yesterday, before the fight even happened, even in my prediction, like I was off of my prediction, I picked that nigga to get stretched in the fifth. That nigga went to the 10th, so he survived a lot longer than I thought. But the result was exactly what I said. I said that nigga going to sleep. You can go back, watch yesterday's live stream. When somebody asked in the chat, what's your thoughts on Tabiti? I said he going to sleep, and I said I don't trust those Mayweather fighters. And then Unbiased and the rest of my niggas jumped on and said, the nigga Mayweather Promotions is garbage, garbage juice. Basura, for the Mexicans. Y'all know what that is. Basura. That's what Mayweather Promotions is. Basura. AOBZ says ref should have gave him a pillow and tucked him in. Hey man, I was like, man, he done, bro. He done. I don't see him bouncing back. You know, niggas gonna probably say I'm sounding like Andre Ward and call me a coon or some shit. How you gonna question a man's heart? How you gonna question a man's heart? I used to be a fan of yours. I cried when you used to do debates. I cried when you used to do live streams. How you gonna question a man's heart? Looking ass. Nah, that's just my opinion. Niggas got such a big deal with niggas' opinions. You realize that? Niggas is soft. But what they say, that nigga said SOF capital T, soft. They get so emotional and mushy off a niggas' opinion, bruh. You niggas are weird, bruh. You niggas need a life, bruh. Soft for t. You know. That's how it is, man. That's how it is out here. But that's my opinion. I think TBD done. You know. Once you get a taste of that sleep under them lights. Oh no, sir. Nobody want to get back in there and get stressed again. No amount of money is. I mean, some niggas don't give a fuck. Some niggas was willing to get their ass beat religiously, nigga. Don't even give a fuck. They just like, nigga, just whoop my ass and pay me, nigga. Niggas be having crazy records like 40, 50 losses, bruh. It'd be crazy. This nigga got clapped. Arsenal Manic says, sir, I know Fury got the skills and probably best kills. Best skills. However, you can excuse the C-level opponent he had to make him look good. Or does he get a pass because it was his debut for the network? I'm not even fucking shit making a big deal about the victory. I would just, I just think when you look at it, AJ just lost. Wilder lost really to Fury, and Fury really hasn't lost. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Fury is the number one heavyweight to me. Fury is the number one heavyweight to me. Now I know Andy Ruiz got the three straps, but it's like they say, you're not really a champion until you defend your straps. Okay. Trav says, don't get a hit put out on you over your opinion, Black. I know what that's like. Man, fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas. Not worried about no nigga mad at me over my opinion. Why am I worried about a soft ass nigga, bro? Who the hell mentioned me in oh, somebody tagged me in some shit. Oh, somebody replied to what I said on the PBC on Fox IG page where they has in the title Andy Ruiz Jr. IBF and WBA heavyweight champion, and I put in the comments, what about WBO? And this dude Boxing Loop says, exactly, that's what I was wondering. Something tells me PBC has an issue with WBO for them to not mention it. That's weird, bro. They don't want to acknowledge Andy Ruiz as a WBO champion. Now I didn't see no WBO strap last night in the ring with Fury. So I was hearing rumors that they could possibly use that belt as a vacant for Fury and Schwartz, but I guess Ruiz does have the WBO strap. Arsenal Manic says Fury and Wilder trying too hard to become popular. It's desperate measures. I mean, the ass licking Fury does over there. I find it cringeworthy back in England. Sorry, take it easy. No, you entitled to your opinion, bro. You entitled to your opinion. Like I can give two shits about this gay shit Fury be doing, because that's a weird motherfucker, bro. That is a weird motherfucker. You know, like when I'm talking about this boxing shit, I'm not even dealing with a personal life like that. Now I'll get them that smoke about their personal life any day of the week. But when I'm just talking about overall skills and accomplishments, man, I just feel like Fury that dude right now, as far as like he'll beat probably anybody. He can get beat though. I'm not saying he can't get beat, but until I see him beat, I gotta hold him at that number one spot right now. Wilder's a joke. Wilder's a motherfucking joke. He's turned into a clown, you know. Fucking niggas get so mad that you keep it real on that nigga. You know, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Wilder's a clown, nigga. Did y'all see this nigga last interview? What the fuck he think he is, nigga? Tupac now? This nigga got the nose ring and shit, man. Get this shit out of here, bro. That shit the fuck out of here. He's so damn stressed out and depressed. He got to go to get a nose ring to fucking calm his nerves and shit. Man, fuck that shit. Let me go get this nose ring. Go ahead and get the other one pierced too while you at it. Matter of fact, go ahead and get 5 more holes in your on both sides of your ears, nigga. Get on that Rodman tip while you at it. Fucking weird ass niggas out here. Weird ass niggas out here. So hey, Fury weird as fuck. Wilder weird as fuck too, nigga. No disrespect to you, you nose ring wearing ass niggas, but fuck that, nigga. I don't fuck with no shit like that. That shit suspect. That shit hella suspect to me. You might be heterosexual, but that ain't no heterosexual shit, nigga. Somebody gonna get up here and leave a comment and say, "Well, it's on the left side. It's not on the right side." Nigga, doesn't make a difference. That shit moist, nigga. Sick of these moist ass niggas out here. It's a moist ass era, dog. Niggas in their feelings because you talking about a professional fighter. Moist ass niggas. And then the niggas they defending on some moist ass shit. Fucking baby wipe ass niggas. A lot of them niggas weird as fuck. And I remember a lot of them niggas was trying to say some shit or some gay shit about Joshua. Say I don't know all their personal life. But I'm like, this nigga Wilder out here with the fucking full-fledged nose ring though. Wearing kilts. AKA skirt. You know? Say weird shit like, when he in the ring, we want to kill each other, but after the fight, we love on each other. Nigga, who talks like that? We just love on each other because it's no, nigga. The fuck you talking about? You don't even talk. Real niggas don't even talk like that. We love on each other. You ever heard Wilder say that fuck shit? Fuck out of here. Nigga Wilder Ben got his car pulled. I'm gonna get about 9 thumbs down for that. I don't give a fuck. I don't do like I told you niggas. I don't do this shit for super chats, PayPal, Cash App, donation money, nigga. I don't do that shit for that. I'm not here to fucking pom pom cheerlead your favorite fighter, nigga. Go somewhere else with that shit. Go somewhere fucking else with that moist ass shit. Shizbid says Wilder said he would like to have a baby. Moist ass shit. I don't give a fuck how much power he got in his right hand, how many KOs he got on his record. Moist shit is moist shit. If you a real nigga, you can just say, nigga, he on that's some moist ass shit. Heavyweight champion of the world out here with a nose ring and shit. Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Weirdo ass niggas. And these niggas is out here willing to fight and defend these moist ass niggas. Niggas out here wearing turtlenecks with chokers and anklets and weird leather pants and man purses and shit. And you niggas is out here going to war for these moist ass shit. Moist ass nigga shit. Y'all a different type of man. I'm gonna break that initial down for you. For some of you niggas. We got some real men out here. Then we got another type of man. You know what that man stand for? Moist ass niggas. Got moist ass niggas out here. Fuck y'all talking about. And these niggas be quick to defend these moist ass niggas. Quick. Like, you know who you defending? Get your moist ass out of here. What's up, Unbiased? He says the boxing voice interview, he was moaning and sounding hella gay. You know? I'm not going out of my way to defend no moist ass shit. Mexican fight fan getting his ass clapped. What's up, IOTBA? Red Glove, what's up, dog? He says chilling with my dad. So just smashing the light for today. I'm gonna catch the playback. All right, bro. Enjoy yourself. Happy Father's Day, man. Happy Father's Day to your pops. I don't even know if Red is a father, but if you are, man, happy Father's Day to you. Seven Shaw says, truth be told, most of them fanboys are moist as fuck. Hell yeah. Fucking moist ass niggas, bro. Give a fuck about a moist ass nigga. Mad at me because I got an opinion. Moist ass up. Let me add the homie to the fucking live. About to get out TVA on here. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's the topics, man. Robert Byrd need to be fucking fired. Fucking fired, or make it a requirement to wear your fucking hearing aid when it's a professional fight going on. The fuck you out here doing, bro? What if this nigga, now that's the thing about I was concerned about. I'm like, yo, this nigga can slip into a coma or something today, right? You know, when you take them hits, sometimes it don't really affect them right away. You can, you know, be later on in that night or the next day, they can slip into a coma. And you know who fault that would be? Non-hearing aid wearing ass Robert Byrd. Bird ass nigga. He didn't let this fucking nigga Gowaki just get elbowed and stretched. And two of those the knockdown, I believe it was the first knockdown, I believe. Was it, no, the second knockdown came after the bell. One of them shits. That shit was just bogus, bro. Shit was just bogus, man. I was thoroughly disgusted with that shit. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I could not believe it. When you gotta have the corner jump inside the ring so your black ass can hear, hey, black ass, you nigga, you, the round is over. He was screaming at this nigga. He gonna point to his ear like, I can't hear this shit. You need to be fired. That's what they niggas should have, replied. Fire that nigga. What it do?
Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. It's your boy, Mr. 214. Mr. I'm on that bullshit again. Shout out to all my UGC partners. Y'all know it's UGC over everything, underground community. Y'all know how I'm coming, fam.
Yeah, man. Happy Father's Day, bro.
Man, happy Father's Day to you too, fam. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You know, all the good ones at least.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, man.
But
So,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, man. Go ahead and rip, bro. I know you got something to get off your chest.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Black Horse, man. I caught that video he did today. You know about some fighters ain't made to be promoted. I think that was the title. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
was the
said not every successful fighter can be a successful promoter.
Oh man, that like when you talking about hit the nail on the coffin, when you talking about hit right in between, hit the red dot on the bullseye, you know, that's exactly what that video did. I've been preaching this shit for years. Like Floyd Mayweather was an excellent showsman in that ring, you know. But the way Floyd Mayweather was, you know, that wasn't gonna particulate to business outside of the ring.
We
With
can't
how
hardly hear you, bro. We
all
can't
right,
hardly
hold
hear
up.
you.
Hold
Kind of
up.
loud.
Hold up. Is that better, man?
Yeah, that's a little better.
So, what I was saying is about Floyd Mayweather, the way he was, how arrogant he was to people, even though he was winning, that was going to play a lot for his company in his afterlife when it comes to promoting. You know, people weren't going to want to deal with this dude because of the way he was.
Mm.
And you can see how Mayweather promotions, they stink. They stink.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you say, it's disgusting to have Floyd Mayweather proud. Man, when we ain't just talking about like just like regular. We talking about a proud Floyd Mayweather Black Horseman. This dude is proud,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and for his company to be garbage, bruh.
Hey, you know what they say? They say basura in Spanish, man. Basura.
Basuda.
That shit is basura, my friend.
This is Basuda. And it's ridiculous for this dude to be who he is. And you know, for that Creole ass goatee Leonard Ellaby to talk all that shit the way he talk, fam. And this
Mm-hmm.
company stink. Nigga, the only thing that was ever good to them was Floyd Mayweather. I ain't saying they ain't had no good fight, like they got Tank. Instead of them instead of Mayweather Promotions, utilizing Tank with the star power that young cannon do got. You know, Mayweather mad at him. He sit him for a whole year. Tank only get one round in. Now, what type of fucking promoter is that? We sit up here and talk about Bob Arum, but nigga, they can't touch Bob Arum on his worst day, fam. Y'all niggas better put some respect on that dude, man.
Mm. Man, talking that shit, bro. Hey, also put in the topic for this live, man. Did you hear that Mayweather, he's not even the top 100 of richest
Man,
athletes?
that fucked me up because it's the same guy who always walking around talking about how he invested in this and how he make a couple of million, how he make millions each month. Well, nigga, if you making millions each month like you say you was, nigga, why you not on the list?
Mm. Man. Yeah, this guy named Boyce Watkins, man, like he really into like a lot of financial shit, black currency, black finance, black empowerment, that type of stuff. So I just clicked the video and I'm like, what is this true?
You talking
And
about Casino?
his name is Boyce Watkins or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like a little bit before you got in the chat, I was reading from the list and lo and behold, I looked on the list, man, he's not even on there. So I don't know what's up with that. It even says that he was talking about in the video like even if he's not fighting no more, like you would think that he would have put in made some investments to where his residual income will still keep him up there like that, where he'll be able to still generate, good money to where he'll be mentioned, but I don't
Then when
know.
Durant made that list, he made 69.5 million. You mean to tell me Mayweather didn't, with the way this dude talking about the money team, they didn't make $69 million last
Mm,
year?
I don't know, bro. Say Trav just says he's not an active athlete. I mean, I don't know if that disqualifies him, but I mean, this
It ain't
this
about
guy
him
is
being an active athlete when you the owner of a promotional company and you're in the sports world like he is, especially with all these goddamn fitness gyms he done put up. That shit ain't making no money.
mm, yeah, bro. I mean, when you seen all the different opportunities he had to sign top level prospects, man, and he couldn't land them. Like he couldn't get Shakur, he can never got Devin Haney. Somebody said Teofimo Lopez was over there for a while, but that never happened. Um, what's this? I forgot this one little Hispanic guy that was getting trained by Robert Garcia at one point. That fell off. Like it seems like I don't know. Like I remember Devin Haney said that if the price was right, then he'll actually sign with a promoter. But nobody had ever gave him the price that he wanted until Eddie Hearn Matchroom came along, and then he ended up signing with Matchroom. So
And
I don't know.
that's crazy to me too, Black, for this dude to be right under their tutelage and Devin Haney and Mayweather just let this dude slip away from him like that, fam.
Yeah.
Like this dude went all the way to another country to go see Shakur Stevenson for the
Mm-hmm.
Olympics. You got this nigga that's in your gym every day. And you ain't
Mhm.
talking the right numbers with him. Like Devin Haney is a star. We can see the aura all around him. And you mean to tell me you didn't go by hook or crook to get this dude? I
Mm.
tell you something about his finances, bro. Do he got that much money like that?
I mean,
I
because
mean,
we can't deny the fact that this guy can make a whole lot of money when he want to, but he got so many niggas to pay.
shout out to my nigga B&B Boxing News. You understand me?
What's up,
He said,
bro?
"What's up, UGC family? You know how we coming over here. We the underground community. We the new wave, man. They don't like that shit, especially when Black and Mr. LTBA coincided with each other. They don't like Mr. LTBA ripping their UGC shit. Well, fuck who don't like it.
Yeah, these niggas getting their feelings and shit. They go fucking get piercings and nose rings and shit. They get on that moist shit because they mad as fuck. But it is what it is. But shout out to being boxing news, man. What's up, bro? Um, but yeah, man, what's the point I was gonna make uh about Floyd? Well, we know, like I said, I was saying about the different fighters that he wasn't able to land, but it was a serious point I was gonna make. But I was gonna say he got a lot of guys a lot of people that he needs to pay off, man. He trick off his money, I think, with a lot of these females. I mean, he got to pay everybody for every damn thing, man. People just to fucking be around him and shit. Um, I was like questioning, like, why the fuck would this nigga fight a little Asian teenager for 9 million? Like, what the fuck, nigga? You bigger than that, So I don't know. It could be that this guy, man. I don't know, man. It might be a situation with Floyd, like maybe within the next 5 years, he might be one of them guys that from riches to rags, nigga. Most niggas go from rags to riches, but this nigga gonna go from rags to riches to
Say, you
and
know
back to
what?
rags.
You know what's crazy? I was watching that podcast, Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, and
Hmm.
they asked him, "Is Floyd Mayweather gonna come back to fight?" And he said, "Yeah, bro. I didn't. I was just watching like a week and a half ago. I ain't take that shit serious. But this Forbes list came on out, and this nigga ain't nowhere near on it.
Mm.
Nigga, listen to me. You gotta understand, like Mayweather 42, but his name still generates. If Mayweather was to say he gonna come back and fight Earl Spence right now, $100 million fight. If he say he want to come back and fight Terrence Crawford right now,
Hmm.
$100 million fight.
Hmm.
Keith Thurman, vice versa, Manny Pacquiao, vice versa. Like I really wouldn't be surprised if Manny, and I think you're wrong on that, Black, when you talking about Manny Pacquiao gonna beat Keith Thurman, but we'll get to that in a minute. But if
Yeah.
but if Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman, but if he beat him, then nigga, that
Hmm.
set up a mega fucking fight with Floyd and Pacquiao, fam.
Yeah, that's a real strap on the line. And
Nah,
and
that but
Manny
that
Pacquiao
just
will have momentum coming off beating a young lion like Keith.
but why do you think Manny Pacquiao? I watched your video, I watch all your shit. But I'm saying, why do you think you really believe Pacquiao gonna beat Keith Thurman, bro?
My nigga, you gotta understand how I do shit sometime, man. I'm a Keith Thurman fan, but I gotta get that nigga that smoke, bro, because he gotta take this shit serious, bro. He gotta take this shit serious. I truly believe that it's a big chance that he could be underestimating Manny. I think that he gave Manny Pacquiao a lot of fuel, and I got to give Keith that smoke, man, because I don't know if he is still at the top form like how we used to see him before, man. And I just feel like if he's not even uh like a if he's not even close to form of how he used to be, he can possibly get stopped in there, bro. He can possibly get stopped in there. It's a defining fight, I feel, for Keith Thurman.
I'm gonna say it like this, Black. A lot of when Keith Thurman, and you say this, and we all here say this on the UGC, Keith Thurman was that nigga before he left, right? Fact of
Yeah,
fiction. He was
that's
that
fact.
nigga, right? He was the creme de la creme of the 147-pound division. This dude get injured. He
Mm-hmm.
get hurt. He off. I guess he off too long for all these doctors on here, who could just tell him what his injury is. All these niggas who don't went to school for 12 years. So I guess Keith Thurman was off too much, too long, what turned a lot of niggas off from him, right? And you got to understand, niggas stop talking about Keith Thurman. They start calling him scary, calling him sometime, run time. The talk went from Keith Thurman and Earl Spence to Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, bro. And I
Yeah.
understand you say Manny Pacquiao got that fuel, but Keith Thurman also got that fuel with all of the like how everybody just put him on Gilligan's Island. Like Keith Thurman ain't did all what he did before he got injured. You know, this dude got a lot of fuel. And I'm with Bomac on this. I don't know if you've seen that interview. Bomac said he gonna kick Manny Pacquiao ass. And I'm with that 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I want. Don't get me wrong. I want Keith to win because I still want to see those mega fights happen between Arrow, Keith, Bud, and Sean. You know, those little mix or whatever. But because Manny is, he's way past his prime. He's already a legend. And if you get beat by Manny, you can forget about it, bro. Like that's over with. Nobody gonna even think that you got any shot of possibly even bouncing back from that, or beating Bud or Spence if you lose to Pacquiao,
And
because
that's
you think about when people ask, if when the question is asked, do you think Pacquiao can beat Errol, niggas be like, hell no. Nah. But when they say like Manny Pacquiao and Keith, you be like, I don't know, that's
But
gonna be a good little fight.
you know you right. You 100% right on that. But I'm on that edge where I'm like, hell no, not that old ass man. Like, where's people getting lost in the sauce? Did y'all see his last fight against Adrian Broner, against a guy who throw one punches, two punches? We'll be lucky as fuck if he throw three punches. And Pacquiao looked like shit against him, fam.
Yeah.
Pacquiao won that fight, but he looked like shit. He looked like
Yeah, he did.
look. Pacquiao is from the Philippines, right? And I'm sorry. I apologize to all my people, who from other countries besides America. But I don't know if what y'all age is really. I really don't know. So I don't know if Pacquiao 40 or Pacquiao 45. I don't know. That's the test. That's a testament to him. If he is 45, still been able to fight on this level, But I'm sorry, bro. After that performance I seen with him against Adrian Broner, and he finna go up in here against a guy in Keith Thurman who does everything. Man, this dude is in trouble.
I'm gonna tell you like this though, and then I'm biased. You can comment. Like this is what I would say. Manny Pacquiao, bro. He has been in there with Manny Styles, bro. I know a lot of people saying stuff like, "Well, Manny ain't never been in there with somebody like a Keith. Keith ain't never been in there with somebody like a Manny either." Manny has been in there with guys who can punch, guys who's quick on their feet, guys who can, who's awkward. I mean, I don't really think that is something that's gonna be so foreign that Manny can't adjust to that shit. And now you making some good points out, TBA. He was looking like hot garbage versus AB. Because AB had some good ass moments in that fight. Low key, but Manny Pacquiao, man, I just feel like I don't know if anybody has ever. I just feel like this. I don't think nobody ever said some shit to Manny Pacquiao. Like, nigga, I'm about to retire your ass. Like, basically, nigga, you ain't gonna make no more money in boxing after I get done with you. You gonna be a full-time senator. This nigga took his glasses off. Like, did this nigga just say this shit to me? So I just feel like, I understand how he looked against AB, but when somebody threatens you like that, it's like that might reignite something in you to where it's like, okay, I got to get this nigga out of here. I got to really get this nigga out of here. You know. But what's your thoughts on bars?
No, no. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I agree with IOTBA on this one, man. I think Keith Thurman right now, people are going off of his last performance. Yeah, it was really just round 7 that Keith Thurman looked even questionable. He was winning the early rounds easily, but we know one thing about Keith Thurman is he does gas out. So round 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are the rounds that I can see Manny Pacquiao, taking over. But the first 6 rounds, Keith Thurman is dangerous. He dropped Josecito Lopez early. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's my thing. I think that he's going to catch Manny, in those early rounds. The only thing, my question is if Manny could take those punches, and I don't believe he really can, because Thurman will be landing flush. Manny Pacquiao's defense has never been that great, but he's in and out. His ring IQ is good, but it's not like defensively, he's not like a Floyd or Lomachenko or Crawford or somebody like that. So he's gonna get hit.
Yeah.
And same with Keith Thurman. Same with Keith Thurman. They're both not that defensively responsible, but
Mm-hmm.
I could see Keith Thurman definitely winning that fight.
And I agree everything with Unbiased. And look, Unbiased, I know Keith Thurman gassed out in that 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I know he was a little bit more tired. Well, Josecito Lopez had success against him, had good success against him, actually hurt him real bad. But I got to tell people, y'all got to look at the fact that Keith Thurman was off for 22 months too. And, he came back after everything he had been through. And he was in there with a fighter who had nothing to lose and everything to gain. And when you going in there against a guy like that, you coming off a 22-month layoff and you still able to have success like you did against him, man, Manny Pacquiao is in trouble. He is in trouble. I'm telling you, Manny Pacquiao gonna come in there with that punch, jumping with his punches and shit, and Keith Thurman is gonna sit still and catch him with a mean left or right hook. I'm telling you.
Hey, Keith gotta show me. He gotta show me, man. I just feel like this is gonna be a defining moment for Keith, man. This is make or break. If he lose, he out. This is it. But if he win, man, I think that we talking about he might be considered the number one welterweight again at the top. This is gonna be on pay-per-view. He's fighting a legend in Manny Pacquiao, and if he can stop him, I mean, that's gonna be, you know what I mean? Not a lot of people in the past, I don't know how many years, can say that they stopped Manny Pacquiao. Niggas about boxing.
Only Marquez. That's
Only
it.
Marquez, who was off that shit that a lot of people think. He had the bumps on his back and shit, back knee or whatever. So, he got knocked out by a nigga drinking his own urine. So, he get a pass low key. But I'm just saying, niggas ain't going in there just knocking out Manny Pacquiao. So if Keith can go in there and do that, niggas gonna be talking about, oh, this nigga, he possibly is the top, he's the guy to beat, But like I
So
said, man, he gotta
Let
prove
me
that shit to
address
me.
this nigga right here, real boxing fan. Let me address you, young nigga. You talking about all TBA making excuses for the 6-round fighters. Let me ask you, nigga, have you ever been in the ring, nigga, ever in your life and went 12 rounds after never doing nothing or been off for 22 months? The fuck you mean? You don't think he gonna come back a little extra fatigue, fam? Or he's gonna be fatigued, fam? Man, cut your nonsense, fam.
He
Come
said,
on.
no, you good. He said Pacquiao looked better than Thurman in their last fights. Fights? I
What
don't
the
know
hell did
about
this
that.
nigga drink? Man, it's
I don't know
Father's
about
Day.
that.
We got to get this nigga a pass. He off that yak. He started drinking it early as fuck. Saying some crazy ass shit like that. Pacquiao looked like garbage compared to Pacquiao. Couldn't even knock Adrian Broner down, fam. It was never in the point where we seen Adrian Broner get hurt. We just seen Pacquiao jumping in, throwing punches, and missing like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Samuel Shaw says also Josecito is a different fighter than he was in the past since he started working with Robert Garcia.
All facts. Josecito Lopez came in the most prepared he had ever been in his life. That just show you how good Keith Thurman is, fam. After being off 22 months, he's coming in there with a guy that was the best Josecito Lopez that we've ever seen. Trust me.
Hey, unbiased. If Keith don't go in there and stop Manny, do you think that that's like a form of criticism? Like, damn, he went the distance with Manny, or is it just still he get credit for the win?
I think he's gonna. This is my thing. I think he's gonna drop Manny a couple of times. If it goes a full 12, he's gonna drop Manny at least once or twice. So I think he'll get a pass on that. But I don't think he necessarily has to stop him. But if he outboxes him comfortably, then that's good to me too.
Let me say this: because Mayweather didn't stop Pacquiao.
That's true.
That is true.
I mean, he didn't stop him, but I just think people look at Keith Thurman different. Mayweather we knew what he was,
Well,
and you know, Keith.
see, this is why I say this out to be about Keith because Keith be talking that shit, bruh. When you talk that shit, I'll be like, I kind of put different energy on you. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but you're right though. You're right though, fam. He do got the Keith. Do look for Keith. Look, it's like I say, he got a lot of fuel. It's a lot on the line for Keith Thurman. Everybody talking about Earl Smith turns Crawford, which is confusing to me because of what Keith Thurman done did in his boxing career. So, but Keith Thurman has to come in here and he has to put on a show. He has to get Manny Pacquiao the fuck up out of there. So I agree. I'm saying yes to your question that you asked unbiased. I think Keith Thurman, for him to get his full credit,
mm,
like I'm gonna give him credit anyway. If he beat Manny Pacquiao for 12 rounds, because that is a fucking legend, and there's only been one fighter who done been able to stop Pacquiao in his career, and that's Marquez. So, but I'm a like for him to get full credit for all these suckers around the world, I think Keith Thurman has to go in here and knock Manny Pacquiao out or stop him.
mm-hmm.
He has to make Pacquiao not want to get up off that stool. Because Pacquiao do got a chin. It's just that Pacquiao got hit with that punch by Marquez when he came in irresponsible. Now, if
Yeah.
Keith Thurman could stop him, just beat him up, and make Pacquiao not want to get up off the stool, fam, and
Right.
Freddie Roach or Boo Boo Bobo, whatever the fuck his name is, throw that towel in, shit. Nigga, that's a statement.
Yeah. I don't think he ever been TKO. Yeah, he ain't never been TKO. He been stopped before. I mean, he been knocked out. You know, but TKO where you just got beat so bad to where the niggas got to stop the fight, like the ref or the corner. Yeah, that'll be different. I don't think Keith will do that though. Like I only see it going two ways, man. Like I said in my video about when I did the video breakdown of Keith and Pacquiao. I see it going two ways. Either Keith is gonna find a way to outbox Manny Pacquiao, you know, get through the 12 and get the decision, or Pacquiao gonna knock his ass out. I'll be
Say,
shocked to see Keith knock Manny out though.
but Manny Pacquiao can crack though.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Man,
I mean, and then we know that we seen him in trouble with left-handers when he fought Louis Collazo. He got hurt to the body, but we talking about a quick, strong. This is gonna be the strongest southpaw, quickest southpaw, most awkward southpaw he'd ever faced.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying, but I think the timing of Keith Thurman is gonna. I think he's gonna. I think he can knock out Manny, man, because the timing is he's gonna land that hook on Manny, bro. I just see him. I see him landing it, man.
Hey, real boxing fan, you a casual, my nigga. I said he's been knocked out multiple times, but he ain't never been TKO. That's stopped. TKO. Okay. Talking about TKO. That's what I said. He ain't never been TKO, where he's just been beat so bad that the referee had to stop the fight or the corner threw a towel in. Shut your casual ass up. What'd you say, nobody?
Yeah, I was just saying that. Yeah, I can see Keith Thurman timing that left hook on him, or you know what I'm saying. So I mean, anything's possible for me, especially the way Manny Pacquiao has been looking. You know, I can't put it past Keith Thurman knocking him out, but I don't want to disrespect the legend and say that he can't beat Keith Thurman because he could. But I just see him getting, you know, either knocked out or
Hey, just don't be shocked, bro. We know this is a year of upsets, man. Niggas O's is getting up out of here.
But let me ask you a question though, Black Horseman. How big of an upset would this be? Is this because a lot of people picking Pacquiao, including yourself. So how big of an upset would this be? Would it just be like, oh, we told y'all about Keith Thurman, or would people actually look at this as an upset if Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman?
Well, let me ask you this question, out TBA. Do you think the Vegas like they're gonna be favoring Keith
Do I
like
think what?
heavily? Do you think that the Vegas like the odds will be favoring Keith heavily, or it's gonna be close?
You know, the only reason why I say it's gonna be close is because a lot of people they love to disrespect Keith Thurman, fam. They love to hate on this man and what he done did in boxing. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be close. It's because only reason why I say it's gonna be close is because they love to hate on Thurman, fam. On God, they do.
Mm.
They love to hate on him, and I just hate that, bro. People know I'm from Dallas, Texas. People
Yeah.
know people know I'm an Earl Spence fan, fam. Like for real. But one thing I will not do is sit up here and hate on Keith Thurman. Like I
Yeah.
can't do it. I can't do it. What that dude has did in boxing is phenomenal. And I'm telling
Yeah.
you, Black Horseman, he gonna reignite your belief in him on July 20th to where you gonna look at Keith Thurman real different. Like I've been saying, like I say, it ain't no easy. Like I tell people, y'all sleep on Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman got the abilities to beat all these guys at welterweight. See, I know he could do that. But watch on July 20th, after the way he do Manny Pacquiao, how when we talk about Keith Thurman versus Earl Spencer, Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford be different now, fam. Watch your boy. Watch.
I
Mm.
agree. I agree with you 100% because
Watch.
he'll be more polished at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because the return fight, we all knew he was going to be rusty. We all expected that, kind of. I did at least. So his next
Give up.
fight, you know what I'm saying? I expect a better version of Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao.
Got a cushion.
Man, I'm gonna just say this. Like, be honest with you. Like, being real with y'all. When I did that video, like y'all niggas that have been following me, especially like you and Boz, like I'm a Keith Thurman fan. So, you know, I want Keith Thurman to win, but I just don't know if he still has it, and I want to have it. Like I want him to still have that hunger, that same drive to be the best at the welterweight division because like our TBA said, like what he has done at the welterweight division is phenomenal. It's a lot of the reason why a lot of people hate on Keith Thurman is because he's nobody's even surpassed him yet at the welterweight division. The current
Facts.
champions, and like I said the other day, like this ain't no knock at Spence or Crawford, but when you talk about uh upper echelon as far as like exciting fights and competition and battle tested, you got to put Keith and Sean ahead of Errol and Crawford. You just have to because them niggas has been in there. They've been in the trenches, man. Um, I feel like they right there. That's why I'm like, if they fucking make that fight happen, Bud and Spence, to me that's similar to like when Keith and Sean met up. Like that just really kind of was like their coming out party in the welterweight division. Like,
Hey,
man,
So
hey,
can I
Black,
ask y'all a
can I?
question real? Oh, go ahead,
Oh,
boss.
I
I'm
was just
sorry.
gonna,
Go
cause
ahead.
this dude, real boxing fan, is he's retarded, bro. Now, now
I
he's
kind of
saying,
feel like him and Mexican Fight Fan is the same dude.
I feel like that too, man. This dude's now saying Earl surpassed Keith Thurman. How? How did he surpass Keith Thurman? Beating Mikey Garcia? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
I'm
No,
gonna
he
say it like
didn't.
this.
No, he
Nah,
didn't.
I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say Earl surpassed him, but when I say all them guys right now on the same level right now with each other, but I'm saying well, what Keith Thurman have did so far, his credentials stack up a little more. But if we're looking at all them guys right now, in my humble opinion, it's like on the even playing field.
For what you talking about? All four of them was on the even playing field.
No, no,
I
no, no, no.
mean,
Like for Keith, Terrence, and Earl. Like they right there by each other. It ain't not one just outweighs the other by so much. I just say we could just put them all in a bunch. Like they right there with each other. Now
well, when you say that though, you're talking about accomplishments
no, no,
or
no, no, not accomplishments. Just right
okay.
now as being like one of the top fighters at welterweight. We don't know who the best is. Like you could have an argument for Keith Thurman. You can have an argument for Earl Spencer. You can have an argument for Terrence Crawford. But what we can't argue about is Keith Thurman's credentials and what
yeah,
what he have done in boxing coaching.
yeah. But I still got Keith and Sean ahead of Crawford and Spence.
Yeah.
They got to do more, bro, at welterweight. Now legacy wise, ain't nobody fucking with Crawford. They're not fucking with him. But when I'm talking about just the welterweight division, Crawford and Spence gonna have to do more for me to be convinced that they somewhere on the level of Keith Thurman and or Sean. Sean is like right behind Keith. Yeah, I mean he's right behind him. If he didn't lose to Keith, he would be out front because his resume he battle tested. This man is he's proven. He's definitely proven. But uh, Crawford and Spence they got to do put in more work for me to be like okay,
No, no,
you
but say
know.
Black. That's why I say, bro. That's why I fuck with you, bro, and I respect you for real, bro. Like you and unbiased, bro. Like, bro, it don't get no better. Like, say, man, look. Bro, it don't get no better than when you can get on here and debate with two dudes who know what the fuck that they're talking. It ain't even no debate. I'm talking about just talking boxing with
Yeah.
two dudes who know what the fuck they talking about. And look, it ain't just knowing what the fuck you talking about. Niggas gonna bring angles. It's just like in battle rap. You got to bring different angles. You got to be witty when you going against them dudes right there. When niggas gonna bring angles at you like that, fam, and expressing themselves, that's why I tell everybody, if you don't want to be down with somebody who's saying that same old narrative. You got to say this just because they saying it. Man, y'all need to come to the UGC, man. Oh God, bro. Man, we the best doing it over here. It ain't nobody realer than this panel and what we got right now. Man, I done been around a lot. I done talked to a lot of people. These are the first people that I could say ain't it like in my boy name, unbiased. They unbiased.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Square
You know.
business, bro. Like I ain't lying to you, fam. That's why I know we the best over here on that. That's why I know. Like, just think about it. It's us three right here, right now. Ain't nobody else on the panel with us. Us three go up against any nigga from any, like us three, like
Come
right
on.
now, us go up against anybody else from any organization that they rep. Man, they out of there. I say like this, man. Finito out of there. Say I'm gonna talk that shit.
It's
Man,
bad for their career, fam.
it's over, bro. They don't want. We just too good, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy, bro. Like we just too good, bro. Like niggas is in trouble. Niggas heard them footsteps. Niggas don't know what to do. Niggas panicking right now. For the UGC, we some monsters over here. And my boy named Black Boxing Monster. We some real monsters for real.
Facts.
And I ain't
Facts,
just
man.
gassing us up, bro. We the best. Like I say, man, if you want that real shit, if y'all ain't rocking with UGC, y'all rocking with these dudes who pushing the same narrative. And it ain't just one group. I'm talking to every group. I'm talking to Texas. That's how I'm saying down here. I mean, I'm talking to everybody, fam. Man, we
Yep.
don't just push no narrative over here. You heard me say, yeah, Black, that was a good video, but I think you're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Simple as that. Well,
You tell me straight up. You disagree. Yep.
ain't nobody in their feelings or nothing.
No,
You
for
know,
what?
this is what we do.
Grown ass men, nigga. We could disagree. Shit, don't matter. We just talk about it on live stream so niggas can hear both sides.
Man,
Like
shout out
that's
to Bruce
that's what that
Vane
shit is
too.
about.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Bruce
Bruce.
Vane
Yeah.
too. You hear me? Because on everything I love, man, I was listening to his live. I was listening to one of his videos. He said, he said, man, shout out to the UGC, man. He said, I listen to them every morning. He said, this the first people who I listen to for 3 hours or what, just however the live stream is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's real right there, fam. Hold up, do I see my boy Red Glove on here? Oh no, that's me. Oh, that's my boy Hamed jumped in the group. Shout out to my
What's
boy
up,
Hamed.
Ahmed?
Yes, how's it going? How's it going?
What's up,
What's going
Ahmed?
on, man? Hey, you a father, man?
Not yet, not yet.
Not
Hopefully,
yet. Oh,
hopefully
okay,
soon.
okay. All right.
Yeah, shout out to
But
you guys, man. You both fathers.
yeah, man.
Thanks, man.
You need to drop. You need to
Oh
drop
yeah,
some
happy Father's Day, brother.
drop some seeds out here, bro. Get you a little Hamed Jr. out here one day, bro.
What are you guys
Yeah, I
talking
got
about?
three
Yeah,
of them, boy.
hopefully. What are you
Yeah,
guys
thanks,
talking about?
man.
I just jumped on
Uh,
because I was
well,
outside.
our TBA was giving me that smoke about me thinking that Manny Pacquiao gonna beat Thurman and shit. So I mean, I just feel like I got to put that pressure on Keith, man, because Keith talking
I
about
th-
he gonna retire
yeah,
Manny and all that shit. I think he kind of that's
I think
talking about monster. That's a monster right there.
I kind of think Pacquiao might win as well, man. I kind of split.
Talk
I
your
think
shit.
it's I think it's 50-50. Like I haven't been too
50-50.
impressed with. Yeah, I haven't seen enough of him. He's taken too much time. But Pacquiao is quite old, so I do think Thurman probably rightly is the slight favourite, but I just got a feeling that Pacquiao might have a chance at this
Well,
stage of.
why you say that? Why are you picking Manny?
I'm not picking it. I just think he's got a slightly more chance now because Thurman hasn't really fought anyone on in the top 10, in my opinion, and he's taken too many. He took too much time out, and he's had too many injuries as well. I'm not too sure if he's 100%. Like for the first 5-6 rounds against Lopez, he looked good. But then the last six he didn't. With Pacquiao, I think Pacquiao's been consistent. He hasn't looked great, but he's looked like to me like a top 5 welterweight in his last, I don't know, couple of fights. Apart from the Jeff Horn fight, even
Yeah,
that fight,
man.
I thought Jeff Horn just roughed him up though. That style matchup. I don't think Thurman will do that. Thurman's gonna try and block. So
What can I say this, Ahmed?
yeah,
Like what
go.
we know about Keith Thurman is the dude ain't gonna come back and fight if he ain't 100%. So I'm gonna say he won him being off 22 months and coming back after being off that long, taking every last chance. I think Keith Thurman is 100%. Because I don't think Keith Thurman the type of fighter like he gonna fight with injuries anymore.
Yeah, but also I want to say this, man. I'm not saying you guys on the panel will do this, but I know a lot of people are gonna pick Manny Pacquiao to beat Thurman, and if Thurman goes out there and stretches Manny, people will then turn around and say Manny Pacquiao was washed, he was old, he
Yeah,
didn't look
I
good
agree.
versus Jeff Horn. They're gonna, what I'm saying, the excuses are gonna come out the
That's
wazoo.
true.
I'm
That's true.
I'm not saying you guys on the panel, but I can hear those excuses happening already. If
I
Thurman
think
is watching.
I think it could go both ways. I think if Pacquiao beats him as well, then some people say Thurman, yeah, he's lost a step on that. I think I'll give whoever wins, I'll give him credit. Just depends like how the fight turns out. Like if it's,
Now,
I don't know,
Yeah, that's
it's a
all
now
I'm
rubber.
saying.
if Pacquiao win this fight, that dude get major credit from me. If Keith Thurman win
Hell
this fight,
yeah.
to me, this just is a like this. Yeah, he get credit, but this is just a fight he's supposed to win.
Right,
But if
right.
Hey,
Pacquiao
but
win,
let me say this though: if Manny Pacquiao wins, man, are we now gonna say like, yo, his legacy might rival Mayweather's?
Yeah, yeah, probably, bro.
You could
nah,
say at the moment as well. In
we
my
You
can
you
say
opinion,
that.
gotta think about it, man. This nigga Pacquiao fought everybody, bro.
yeah, he's
He's
never ducked
fighting
anyone.
everybody, bro.
No, we could say that, but he lost to Mayweather though in convincing fashion.
That's true,
That's
man.
no, that's no, that's not
Yeah,
always the
it's real
case though,
shit. He did get his ass
because
But we got
straight
to look at
dominated.
Pacquiao. Like, is have Pacquiao?
that's
Like, think
But
about
but
it.
hold
Like,
on, ITB. He said career though, not just one fight.
no, but
Like
I'm saying though, like, if we say career, like Pacquiao ain't had look, what Pacquiao had 60 some fights.
yeah, it's up there, bro. Damn near 70 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but Pacquiao had like about 30 of them fights in the Philippines before he even came over to
Oh
America, man.
wow.
no, he wasn't 30, man. It was less than that. He made his debut in America in 2001, but he turned professional at 15. So I don't know. You got to take off what you want because
He was,
Mayweather was Mayweather was a professional longer. I mean, amateur longer. Mayweather turned
Uh, I'm only
professional.
saying that because Floyd, we all know Floyd turned down the Keith Thurman fight. So that's why I'm saying if Manny takes it and
You talk your shit.
he beats Keith Thurman, can we now be like, well, look, Floyd didn't want to fight this guy. Manny took it because Manny's a warrior, and he beat Thurman. So now, I mean,
That's
can I
that's
say,
one thing we
can I
can't
say no?
say.
Can I
But
say no? And the only reason why I'm gonna say no because the Keith Thurman fight now is totally different from the Keith Thurman that was going to face Floyd if Floyd took that fight. Fact or fiction?
I thought you said he's 100%.
um,
it's
hey,
kind of
No,
so
true.
hey,
no,
hold
no,
on,
no,
hold
no,
on,
no.
ITBA.
No,
Is
Hamid, he is 100%, but he's not the same as what he used to be. He could be 100%, but he's still not able to do the same.
I get what you're
so
saying,
hold on.
but
So what you saying is he's not as good now as he was then? Is that what
No,
you
I'm
saying?
not. No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I don't like he ain't had no knockout like in a long time right now. And when he was calling Floyd out, he was knocking folks out.
Well,
he
he didn't
never
have
fought
Yeah,
the
but he
anyone that
wasn't he
time.
wasn't fighting nobody at the top level
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
he didn't have
Yeah.
those injuries, is what you're trying to say at that time.
Yeah, he didn't have those injuries, man. It
Now
was
he just
just
said
He,
he's
he, hey, he,
100%.
hey, he wasn't injured versus Sean. He wasn't injured versus Danny. The injury came, I think, after that. I ain't no excuse, man.
no,
I
no.
think when
I ain't making no excuse. All I'm saying is like that Keith Thurman who was fighting, who wanted to fight Mayweather back then is totally different from the Keith Thurman now. Y'all don't agree with that?
No, I agree. But what I'm saying is not.
well, you know what I would agree with is that his hunger. He definitely had the hunger at that time, man. And it
I
wasn't all this politics, that That's the only thing I would say. But he's still the same Keith.
My thing was at the end of the day, Floyd didn't really want to fight these younger guys. Is my whole point. Like he didn't want to fight Thurman, Spence. I don't think he'd ever fight Crawford.
He fought Canelo though.
He fought Canelo. He did, but that's I mean, I guess.
Hey,
Canelo,
I'm biased. I'm biased. Is it that he didn't want to fight him, or is it that Manny Pacquiao have to fight him?
Yeah, Manny might have to.
Bit of both.
Yeah,
Bit of both.
yeah, Manny might have to fight him just because he's like looking. He needs money at the moment. So
How much you think Manny Pacquiao making for this fight? 20 mil?
Minimum.
Minimum, right? Right, Black Horse?
That's
20
minimum,
mil.
dog.
Minimum, right?
He ain't getting no less than that. Come on now, this is Manny Pacquiao, bro. I mean, how much did he get for AB?
It wasn't no pay-per-view. Oh, that was pay-per-view.
Hell yeah. This is his back. He going on back-to-back pay-per-views.
Well, Manny Pacquiao, the cash cow at the
That nigga. Manny, that nigga, bro.
So, but this will be bad. If Keith Thurman lose to Manny Pacquiao. Would it be intriguing to say, oh, can Manny Pacquiao beat Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford? Yeah, it'll be intriguing. But in my opinion, this will be bad business if Keith Thurman lose to
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it might happen, bro. I'm just
I want
picking
y'all to
Manny.
know too, Black Horse, on my show tonight, 8:00. Say we back live stream on YouTube, right, Cam? We back live stream on YouTube. If y'all can't catch it on my page, I ain't going nowhere. I'm just hitting a little plug. My live stream tonight, just go look on Villa Cooler, 8 p.m. Central Time. Hamed, I don't know what time that is. It's probably the wee hours in the morning for you. But if you can go to Villa Cooler, VILLA Cooler KOOLA on YouTube. If y'all want to follow me on my live stream on Facebook, just follow me by my name, Corray, Karray Bradshaw. We talking a lot tonight. Terrence Crawford had some words about Earl Spence. Bo Mack had some words about Earl Spence. We're talking about Tyson Fury, and a lot of other stuff that's surrounding boxing, man. But y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight. Let's go say Black. I know last week the reason why y'all could see it is because we had some type of streaming issues up here at Villa Cooler.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask you about that. Yeah.
Y'all will be able to see it.
Okay, that's a bet. Hey man, so we got commercials and shit on the UGC, all that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, for real.
That's what's up.
hey, I was gonna say about the whole Robert Byrd fight. I was gonna say, man, I know what you were saying earlier, Black Horseman at the elbow was out of line, and I agree with that. But he got hit in the back of the head. He retaliated. He might have just did that out of pure frustration.
But that wasn't even the bad thing. What he did was with the belt.
Right, but you got to then keep in mind the dude was attacking him. So what, you want him not to?
You got when the bell rings, that's the end of the round.
Right, but then you got to tell. You got to tell Glowacki that. Glowacki was still swinging at
the referee. The referee has to stop.
Hey, but I'm biased. I'm biased. Some niggas get stretched and still be swinging though. So just saying.
No, you're right about that. But I'm just saying because if I'm speaking,
he wasn't even probably in his right state of mind. The nigga just got elbowed, fam. He probably fighting for his life. Like he don't know what the fuck. He trying not to get killed.
You gotta blame the ref, man. I think Robert Byrd is at his day. A good referee, but. You might have just, he's got.
I mean, what do you feel should have happened in a bias? I mean, that's all on the ref, bro. I mean, if the best thing that could have happened, you could have gave both of these guys a point off.
It should have been no contest, man. That's my opinion. Yeah. Because I can't blame Breedis because Glowacki was still swinging at him and he was just defending himself. So I can't be upset at that. And Chris Byrd, yeah, he was it's time for him to Robert, my bad. Robert Byrd needs to hang up his referee uniform. It's time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get his ass out of here.
I think Robert Byrd is a good referee. Like right now, he might have, he's going to be old and might have just been past the best. But in the Ward Kovalev one fight, I thought he did not a bad job. Like compare that to the rematch with Tony Weeks, who I thought lost control.
You just can't make no mistakes like that, man. Like you're supposed to pay attention to the clock, so that when you know when the bell's getting ready to come.
I seen the elbow, but what happened? Like what was the after effect?
He dropped him. He dropped the first knockdown. That was inside. Then the bell goes, and he gets back up. He still hasn't. Told him to go to their corners. Then he gets dropped again after the bell. and then he's telling him to carry on, and the bell goes again, and then that was way out of control, man.
The whole fight was weird, man.
That
That
was
shit was
wild.
weird. I never seen some shit like that, man. Like the dude, the elbow was so like it was so clear it was an elbow.
That should have
I,
been 2 points, I think. 2 points.
yeah, like I don't know how he couldn't be like, okay, that's a point. You know what I'm saying? He didn't
Now
do
he did
nothing.
take a point, but he should have taken two off, and he should have won
Hey,
from the.
LTBA, did you see when Ron Artest elbowed James Harden?
Yeah.
It was like that, bro. Vicious
But look though,
elbow, nigga.
I want to say this, man. Terrence Crawford ain't playing, man.
What you mean?
He just ain't playing with Earl Spence or none of these welterweights. Earl Spence, the big. He not playing with you, Earl. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you, Earl, boy, y'all
Hey,
boys
you
throwing.
you think Earl gonna take that hard road, man? He gonna jump up to that bud smoke? Everybody, a lot of
Man,
niggas smoke
say,
bud. Why he won't smoke him?
I'm gonna tell you like this, fam. Terrence Crawford not playing. These dudes better be in their best shape. These dudes better be Earl better be in his best shape. Earl better be
So speaking
good.
of shape, do you think Earl would sitting at 195, 190 can just come from 190 to fight with Bud Crawford and do good?
He'll
When
stop
Bud
him.
when
You
Bud
exact
stay in tip top shape?
now you exaggerating talking about 190, 195. He
Oh
ain't
my
gonna
bad. 189. My bad.
No, the thing is, I'm gonna keep saying this about Earl Spence. You ain't never seen Earl Spence in no way in where he struggled to make weight. When it comes down to getting in tip top shape, that guy's a specimen. But
That's a fact.
what I'm saying is though, that he better not be taking Terrence Crawford lightly. You know what I'm saying? He better be living the right way outside of the ring, man. Just like every
Yo,
other welterweight.
what's up with the Porter fight? Is it happening or what? What happened?
I don't know. Bomac threw a heavy wrench in that. Bob Arum threw a heavy wrench in that, man. It's like they out
Yeah,
here.
they entered the energy way different. I seen it in Bomac. I seen it with Bob. I even see it with Bud. Like it just seemed like, damn, this fight might fucking happen real soon. Like if that's why I just want to know if it's gonna happen next. But even hey, what's your thoughts on TBA? Bomac said that he feels Porter and Spence is a 50-50 fight.
Man, look, I'm
Do
like
you
this,
agree with
bro.
that, or you think he,
No, 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 I don't agree with it, or I don't think it's 50-50. But see, I got to be a realist with myself, fam. It's like, bro, like, man, fam, like, man, bro, listen to me, fam. Look, I don't think it's a 50-50 fight. But I think uh, Sean Porter ain't just no. You can't take him lightly, fam. You know,
yeah,
you
Hey,
can't.
Earl Spence said out of his own mouth that he didn't want Sean Porter to beat Danny because Danny would be a tougher fight. I mean, Porter would be the tougher fight.
he said that?
Yeah,
Fact.
in the
I ain't gonna lie
interview.
to you. I don't know why.
I wanted to see Danny
Why
and
would he say
Spence,
that
man.
shit?
Well, because he said his style is hard to
But
fight,
he said
What?
he wanted Danny to win.
and he also thought Danny would fight him immediately after. He also said that too.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the reason why.
okay.
But I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
just, I,
Can I say something? I think the style. I thought the same thing, but I think Porter's kind of. I don't know if regressed is the same word, but when he mixes his style up, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna suit him. If he does what he did with Keith and Brooke and what was it, Danny, for majority of the fight, he should win. But when he's doing that switching and trying to box, I think he get picked apart. That's I kind of wanted to see Danny and Spence because I'm not too
man,
sure if
listen,
Spence could stop Danny. That would be
man,
like an interesting thing.
man, it's one thing about that fight hype. Shout out to my boy Ben from Fight Hype. That's the homie for real. One thing about, excuse me, one thing about that interview he did with
Need to
Sean
drink
Porter.
water, man.
Instead, I'm drinking on this right here.
The nigga said you need that ace to the Izzo.
Y'all see what I got?
Hennessy Black
My partner up here, he got me on some of this shit right here, man.
on a Sunday. Happy Father's
Man,
Day, nigga, getting
yeah,
it in.
yeah. But look, what the fuck was I finna say? Oh yeah, but look, this was what I finna say right here. With Sean Porter and Earl Spence, man, like that interview that my dog Fight Hype, Ben from Fight Hype did. He said Sean Porter said some shit that just stung in my ear. You know, like everybody think Earl Spence gonna be Sean Porter, and he been hearing this. Sean Porter ain't been taking this fight. You know, Ben told him, "Is this the fight where you try to put everything together to put on your greatest like art piece?" Cause and that shit kind of got me a little worried a little bit. Not worried to where I think Sean gonna win, but I'm worried to where like it's a
This,
real
this,
fight,
this,
fam.
there's some risky. I mean, I just feel like this. This is why I said this the other day that maybe Arrow feels like, you know what, man, this could be a real tough fight. And since I'm gonna be in a tough fight anyway, I might as well take the real tough fight that's out there and get the most money and face Bud Crawford
Eh,
because he want to be on pay per view anyway.
Porter has
Nah,
nothing to lose, man. That's
he,
that's that's what it
yeah, he
is.
do.
'Cause
Porter got
He
a
do.
lot to
no,
lose.
no, but this is what I mean. Everybody already thinks he's gonna lose.
That's
You
true.
see,
That's
you see
true.
what I'm saying? So to have that mentality, like, well, everybody assumes I'm gonna lose already. I have nothing to lose because that's what everybody thinks already. I'm gonna lose. So
And
that,
that's the
Right.
dangerous thing about it,
Right.
unbiased. That nigga
yeah,
got fuel. Like
exactly.
Porter got fuel. Niggas already writing him off. He already was saying shit like, Spence, he don't like me. He don't like that I'm here. He don't like that I'm interviewing him. He don't like that I got the WBC strap. Like, he said he just don't like him. So it's like Sean is using that as fuel. Like, you know what? I know this nigga don't like me. I'm gonna make sure that this nigga don't like me all the way up into the fight. So I don't know,
So
man. Like,
Y'all think Earl like him? Y'all
huh?
think y'all think Earl don't got no fuel of having like Earl? Look, I'm
I
telling you,
mean,
fam.
that's
Earl
Ciroc.
got.
He's using
Listen
the
to me.
Ciroc fuel. The Ciroc.
Well, hey, you can say what you may.
I'm
You can.
joking.
Hey. Look,
God damn.
look, look. I'm
Would
by.
any
I
of
can't.
you
I
guys pay
look.
for Porter Spence or what?
Yeah, yeah, I would. I mean,
You'd
cause
pay
I'm.
pay-per-views.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a
look.
unification. I pay
I'm
for
gonna
it,
tell you
bro.
like this. When Sean Porter said that man, you gotta go look at that interview. He got me crunk with that interview. He said with how he sparked that shit up when there wasn't no spark on it. With what he said, bro. Oh man, fam. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't know why. I told people a long time ago. I don't know why I think Sean Porter gonna be Earl hardest fight. Like I don't know why I say that.
Mm.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see
Hey,
Thurman and Spence, man.
Bomac said 50-50. I was like, wow.
Bomac, that's my dog. I like Bomac. I respect him. I fuck with his son. But Bomac just be slightly hating a little bit too, cuz we got to call that shit for what it was. Cause he want that Spence and Crawford fight. So come on now. And plus you gotta understand Bomac and Kenny Porter and them, they cool. They cool. You got to understand at one point, Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford was saying they weren't gonna fight each other. Y'all got to go back and look at the video. At one point, they weren't gonna fight each other. Like this was before the move up and everything. Where everything was, Sean Paul like, oh, I'll never fight Terrence Crawford, this and that. So it's a little friendship there. Well, where you could tell that Porter and Bomac and Team Crawford and Team Porter cool.
That's true. That's true. I saw the videos you're talking about. Hey, but did you see Bob Arum's interview where he stated that Spence he's pricing himself out versus Porter and he wants more money to fight Porter, so that's why he's thinking about doing the pay-per-view versus Crawford.
I love every minute of I seen that unbiased, and I loved every minute of what Bob Arum was saying because as much as they did, as much as Sean Porter and his daddy did. Now, I ain't saying I don't want to fight, but it's about playing hardball. And y'all got to get Earl Spence. He get the right to play hardball back.
Break that down, bro. What?
Like he get to play hardball back with these guys. He get to get things his way in a certain way how he want it now. It ain't like it would have been back in the day if Sean Porter would have took this fight with Earl. Then Sean Porter would have kind of dictated, or probably would have dictated what's going on. Now Earl dictating it. Now, look, bro, I just ain't mad at how Earl handling Sean Porter. I ain't mad at that. They deserve it.
I
You
am
know,
though. I am. I'm gonna
they
be honest
deserve
with
it.
you.
No,
I'm gonna
I
tell
want
you
the fight.
why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad at the way he handling this Sean Porter fight. Because first off, this is the only nigga that I remember of Errol Spence ever jumping in the ring on and letting it be known that he wanted to fight Sean Porter.
What
You know
happened
what I'm
on the next
saying?
fight, Black?
No. Stop. He jumped in on the ring on Sean Porter and let it be known he wanted that fight. Yeah, he fought Ugas, but then he's looking to fight Errol Spence right after that. And Errol Spence replying after he beat Mikey, he got on some fucking what's that word, man? He got on that bougie shit, like, oh, this nigga can't sell out a family dinner. Like, what the fuck that got to do with anything, bro? That
Oh, you
sounds like
mad?
an excuse.
You mad because he throwing shots? Sean Porter and them was
That's
the same.
but hold on, why he didn't throw that shot after he beat Danny? Why jump in the ring on a nigga who can't sell out a family dinner then?
he want
If that don't even make sense.
he
Now
wanted
all of a
he
sudden he can't sell out a family dinner just
look
because you was on your first pay-per-view. Like,
look
come
black
on, nigga, that's
look
clown
black.
shit.
No, look, it ain't nothing clown about that. Look black. Remember what you just said it. As soon as he fought Danny, Earl jumped in the ring, right?
Yeah.
And he said he wanted that smoke. Next fight. What did Sean Porter do? He took that fight with Ugas, fam. So once again, they
He
slighted.
fought his
Nah,
mandatory.
man, fuck all that. You know, a
You
unification.
right,
Hold up.
but he took
You
his
hold up. No, I
mandatory.
know,
But
I know, I know.
now,
But black.
let me say this. Let me say this to you, ITBA. What the fuck is wrong with? Okay, he just got. You want him to go from a tough fight with Danny straight to Errol?
Bro, a tough
How
fight
many?
with
Hold
who?
on. How many champions do that though? Go from one championship level fight to another to a
Nah, that
unification
can be
right
done.
away.
That can be done.
Hold up. Who was a championship level? Like Sean was just defending his belt.
That was a vacant
No, no,
belt.
no.
Vacant.
I'm asking you. I'm saying I know it was a vacant
Oh, you
belt,
talking
but
about from Danny Garcia?
he
Nah,
went
yo,
from y'all
let,
wanted
can I
him.
say?
Niggas mad that he went from Danny. I mean, it
Can
wasn't
I
like
say
he
who
went
do
to
it? Can I say who
tuna.
do it? Can I say who do it?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Keith Thurman. He did it.
Now, yo,
Okay,
let me
well,
say something.
that's
It
why
can be
Keith is
done.
number one.
It
Go
can
No,
be
ahead.
done.
no. You told me to say somebody who did it, and Keith
Okay,
Thurman, he did it.
you
He
right,
fought
you
Danny
right.
Garcia and Sean Porter back to back.
He did, he did. It was delayed though. It was some,
It can be done.
but
Let me say something. David Lemieux, or just won
oh
the
no,
title.
no,
One
no,
sec.
you done with
He
that.
went straight. He went straight in with Golovkin. He just won the belt. I'm just saying. I know Lemieux is not good, wasn't that good, but it can be done. Like when you win the title, you can't go into unification straight away. I'm not mad at Porter, but it has been done before.
Nah, but Porter, the reason why I'm mad at Sean Porter and see it on and Black, you need to hold him accountable for that because you also got to mention when Earl Smith jumped in the ring and said, "I want you next." He said, "This is the easiest fight that could be made."
Hmm.
Why didn't it happen then? What happened?
Hey, but I do want to say this though. He did jump it. Spence jumped in the ring, and he said all that. But at the press conference, what did he say? He said he wants to fight Mikey Garcia next. So
Mm.
That's true. I
So
know.
that's why I've been back and forth. It's like it's Earl low key clout chasing niggas like Keith and Sean to
You
get
think?
his
Come on,
name up there. I'm just
come.
saying before he got that Mikey fight, it seemed like it was a little, you know. I'm just saying,
Nah, it
bruh.
was different then. It was different then because you got to understand Earl Spence was still there, but he was still okay. Unbiased. We'll talk about when Earl was still begging to fight one of these dudes after he been champion almost 2 years. I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about after he won that Kell Brook fight. He said in that Lamont Peterson, I wouldn't even be fighting Lamont Peterson if one of them other guys stepped up.
Now you're right. You're right. I can't see. Look, I'm with you. I know they did the expense, and I said that.
And them niggas got all the smoke in the world for that.
Yep.
Yeah, but what I'm
All the smoke
saying
in the
is,
world.
it was only one particular guy who did the ducking. We look. I know everybody may say Danny Garcia ducked really, and Keith Thurman ducked. No, when them guys had shit lined up. The real ducker was Sean Porter. It was on occasions when Sean Porter look. Sean Porter had came out of the fight. Sean Porter said he wasn't gonna come back and do this because he hurt himself. But if Keith Thurman fight, he gonna take that fight to where he didn't want to fight Earl Spence. I don't know if y'all remember that or not. But
Yep.
Sean Porter had fights. Sean Porter was the one who was always available for him, and he railroaded Earl. He played Earl like he won shit, Black Horseman.
It wasn't only that. Earl Spence won his belt. Earl Spence won the IBF belt that Kell Brook took off of Sean, and Earl Spence offered him a shot at the IBF. He also offered Danny Garcia a shot at the IBF, and they both turned it down. So
Yo, can I say something? Can I ask a question? Would you guys
Cause
say?
Earl couldn't sell out a family barbecue. No, I'm joking.
Come
Go
on.
ahead.
Can I ask a
No,
question?
no, no. Go ahead, man.
Say if the Porter fight falls through, would you rather see the Crawford Spence fight now at the end of this year?
Yes.
Ra-
Wait, say it
rather than
again.
say if the Porter fight don't happen, would you rather see the Crawford Spence fight right now?
Hell
Say next,
yeah. Hell
rather than
yeah.
wait for Porter and Spence to fight.
Yep.
Nah, that's
Nah,
the only way I'm giving him a pass for not fighting Sean is if he fight Bud. That's it. That's
bro.
it.
I
I
want to see a unification.
listen. I look. I know y'all mad, but Sean Porter getting everything he deserves right now, fam. I'm just being honest with y'all. He
What is
getting
it? What is he
everything.
getting?
Look, look. You see his daddy doing videos now, talking about, hey, tell him to sign the paper. We signed a contract a month ago. You know, you heard Sean Porter out of character talking about, I want to teach Earl Spence a lesson. I want to give him his first loss. Like we ain't never heard this energy from you. But now, since y'all doing the chasing now, since Earl don't have to chase y'all no more, now y'all want to talk reckless and say all this other stuff. So that's why you couldn't get mad at Earl. Like it was this one towards Keith Thurman and Sean and Danny Garcia. Even though Earl want that Keith Thurman fight bad, but this was all Sean Porter. Sean Porter was the fighter who had the opportunity to bend them fought Earl, and he didn't want to give Earl an opportunity, fam. So niggas gonna get mad because he's stalling out Sean Porter now, and Sean Porter stalled him out for years. Shit, if I look, I'm like this. If I'm Earl right now, if I can get that Danny Garcia fight, I know Danny Garcia. They talking about Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia right now. But if I was Earl Spence and I could get that Danny Garcia fight right now, I would have took the Danny Garcia fight over the Sean Porter fight.
It's not happening though, man.
Hold
No,
on. Let me ask you a question. If you were Sean, being that a lot of these niggas on the PBC side approach this shit from a business standpoint, it's about money. Would you have fought Danny or would you have fought Errol?
no, look, I wasn't mad at that.
I'm
That
just
I
saying,
no, no, no,
y'all. I'm just asking
Black,
because
you no,
niggas
no,
turn.
you no,
Go ahead.
Black, you right. I'm not. I wasn't mad at that fight. That fight was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because them guys was right there with each other, right?
And they was in the same sanctioning body.
You know what I'm saying? So they was right there with each other, and I'm not mad at that fight. But what I'm saying is, after that fight, then what? So now Earl, the champion, now he still got the weight. He still got the weight,
What you mean, bro? Like this is the thing about it. Like, and then too, we gotta factor this in. Like, say Sean, right? Being that he been waiting for that crack back at that WBC, like Keith, because when he lost to Keith, when he lost to Keith, he basically was waiting for that opportunity to get back and fight. And then of course Keith unified with Danny. He won. He had both straps. So say Sean or Danny, one of them guys would have went and fought Arrow and got stopped or something. Wouldn't that have messed up their position in
but see,
rankings in the WBC?
nah, you right, 100%. But see, that's what I'm glad I'm on the UGC, so we can get these niggas away from if these niggas lose one time
Hmm.
or something like that. You know that shit kind of overblown because when you fighting at this level right here, and you fighting and you steady fighting the top level, you're going to lose a fight, fam. If y'all think all
I
these
mean, but
niggas,
my question is like I'm not saying that nothing about like if they lose, like my question is because I'm just really asking a question.
okay,
If Sean or Danny would have lost to Errol, who's an IBF champion, would that have moved them out of position in the WBC?
if Sean or Danny would have lost to Earl.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
most
like if
probably.
they would have fought
Yeah, it,
like,
it probably would have, but shit. Look at these niggas. They get opportunities. Look how Danny Garcia lost to Sean Porter. He came back and beat the shit out
but
of
but
Adrian
but
Granado.
but guess what? He lost to a nigga in the same sanctioning body, so he didn't really go nowhere as far as the standings. That's why I'm trying to get an understanding. Like maybe if you lose to a top guy, your same sanctioning body, maybe it don't bring you down that low. But if you lose to a nigga in a whole nother sanctioning body, maybe it fucks you out of your whole spot. That's why I'm asking the question because maybe it's on some politics shit like that. Like I heard somebody say that shit when it came to AJ and who the fuck they said some shit like they're waiting around to see oh, if Dillian White loses to AJ, it will move him out of position in the WBC or something like that. I heard somebody mention that shit. We was on live and they said that Wilder is not going. Wilder's waiting around for Dillian White to fight AJ so that he won't have to fight him because if AJ beat him, it's going to move. It's going to mess up his positioning in the WBC to fight for the belt, the WBC belt.
Yeah.
I think Red or somebody said that shit. So I'm like I say, I don't know that for sure, but I remember somebody saying that they used that analogy with Dillian White, who's a number one in the WBC, and they were saying that if he fights AJ again in the rematch and he loses, that fucks up his position in the WBC.
Man,
So
I think
I don't know how that truly is. That
I
is
think
though.
I think there's some WWE shit happening over at PBC, and all these guys know that they're gonna fight each other at a certain time.
Oh
So
wow.
so Spence was doing the calling out, and that makes him appear as like the big monster in the division. I mean, I really do think.
Unbiased, a pair of unbiased, just to
Well,
clear it
I'm not,
up.
look, I'm not saying he's not skilled, but what I'm saying is I do believe partially some of those guys know that they have a plan for Spence to be the star on the PBC side. Like, and do I think he could beat Porter? Yeah. Do I think he could beat Danny? Yeah. I don't know if he could beat Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think those three are the top fighters, so obviously we need to see them fight to make that decision. But I do think that Al Heyman has had a play into all of this to make these fights happen when they're supposed to happen.
So let me ask you a question now, Boz. Speaking on PBC, so do you think in all actuality that Earl Spence will fight Terrence Crawford before he fight Keith Thurman? I'm asking you a real question.
If they can't afford him, then yeah, I think he would.
What you
Man, I
mean?
hope so, bro. Because no, that's a good comment. Go ahead.
Because I'm saying that if they can't afford to pay Earl Spence what he wants, as in like, because he just did a. Let's be honest.
You look how y'all saying that. If they can't afford.
No, are you hearing that shit out, TBA? Because look, he can't make the same. He can't make the money he want to make fighting Sean because that ain't gonna be on pay per view,
Right.
right? Keith is already tied up in it. He about to fight Manny
Pacquiao,
Pacquiao.
he finna make some
So
money, ain't he? Keep making
and we
some money,
know,
ain't
yeah, we know Errol upset about that because he actually wanted that
he?
smoke.
Why
So
Earl upset about that? And he
he
just
did. He
filed.
is upset. He was on live venting about that shit. He said, "I hope this nigga Keith don't get that fight." I was like, "God damn, this nigga don't want to get that." So he hot. He low key hot off that. So
Look, you hold up, no, Sean Porter hot too. Because before Sean Porter and them was talking about Earl Spence, they say, yeah, before we speak on that, everybody, if it was Keith, if you was Earl Spence, if you was Terrence Crawford, you'll take the Manny Pacquiao fight. I don't know if y'all seen that video, but I seen it.
wait, say it again, LGBA.
All of these people was waiting to see who Pacquiao was gonna choose.
Oh yeah, the man Pacquiao
So, so,
sweepstakes. Yeah,
if you say Earl was salty, we're gonna say all them niggas was salty.
but it's more so Errol because Errol went out his way to call Manny into the ring and shit after he beat Mikey, and
Okay, well,
so
so
and
so
Keith
if it,
still
if
landed that shit.
no, so if is it Earl fault? So didn't that what it looked like it was gonna be? Because why Pacquiao come way down here to Texas to sit at the fight? Didn't it look like that? Pacquiao
Nigga,
must.
for the goddamn TV.
Now,
And that's what a lot of these niggas need to do, man. It don't matter if it ain't your event. Show up,
man,
nigga,
say
so the
black,
niggas can.
black, stop it, black. You know that Manny Pacquiao came there to look at Earl Spence to see. He came to look at it.
Like, do I want
No
that
no no
smoke
no
or
no no
something?
no 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 no. I ain't no man. Pacquiao ain't scared of nobody. And nigga, you ain't gonna nothing. Nigga, Pacquiao ain't scared of no Earl Spence.
Manny
He ain't
Pacquiao was there. Manny Pacquiao was cloud chasing. Nigga. He was
Manny
there for their
Pacquiao ain't
clout.
scared of none of these niggas. Manny Pacquiao just showed up to show you how he can have all the attention. Like you say, he can't have all the attention, but he was actually looking at Earl Spence. He must, the money. I don't know what happened in that, but I think Keith
Hey,
Thurman was.
maybe
But
Keith
look,
worth more.
no, I think Keith Thurman was more deserving of that fight than Earl Spence. That's my
But
opinion.
but we know at this level, Manny Pacquiao is a prize fighter, man. He trying to go after the biggest bag. Maybe Errol don't bring that kind of money yet to the table. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Nah, it ain't that. I just think it's intriguing with with Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao because you got a lot of people believe Keith ain't what he used to be. I think he is.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that performance he put on was amazing. Uh, the fact that he was off 22 months and he was able to deliver like that. So, and you got a lot of people saying Pacquiao gonna win. You gotta understand, bro. These Mexicans, they love Pacquiao. I don't know if they saying it with their heart or they just think Manny Pacquiao one of them. But every Mexican fighter in
He
every
said Mexicans
gym
love.
I asked, they saying Manny Pacquiao, fam. So, and you got to understand, Mexicans are a big part of boxing. So if we're doing a pose, that's what reason why, a lot of people saying Manny Pacquiao might win this fight, or it's even close, or Keith Thurman just a slight, uh, uh, Manny Pacquiao just a slight underdog. But I think Keith Thurman,
But
I think he,
my whole point before was if they can't afford Earl Spence, his numbers because he did good pay-per-views in what today's climate is versus Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So why would he go back to free TV
Right.
fighting Porter?
I agree. I agree with you saying, unbiased. I agree with you.
So if they can't afford him, then and Bob Aaron's willing to come out of his pockets to give Earl Spence the money he needs, I could see Spence going to fight Crawford.
but I'm biased. If Deontay Wilder do it, why can't Earl Spence do it? Is Earl bigger than Wilder?
I think he might be. To be
I
honest with
don't,
you,
I don't know, bro. I'm
Say it
saying
again.
though. I'm saying if Deontay Wilder a fight on pay-per-view, then come back and fight on free TV against a fight that he know that
well,
Hey,
Spence is not
talk your
Spence.
shit. No, no, talk your shit, bro. I mean, hey, this. I think Arrow's feeling himself a little too much, bro. He don't
Well,
want to. He don't want to go back to
nah,
regular
bro.
TV.
I ain't saying Earl. No, them man, these all speculations.
That's
But
me.
man,
That's me saying
But
that shit.
Bob Arum is a businessman, and you got to understand he got to always say things to make things go into his favor because he know it's gonna be a lot of discussion going around boxing talk because he know it's a lot of people who do this shit, and he know when he say something that shit gonna go like that because that's Bob Arum, and he talking about uh Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. He know how to look. This the same motherfucker who just said this. I'm talking about this on my show tonight. He gonna talk about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder could do more pay per view numbers than Mayweather Pacquiao.
Oh nah.
What?
I mean, but
He
Bob,
trolling like a motherfucker.
yeah, Bob. Sometimes he says outlandish shit, but like I do truly feel that Earl Spence's his pay per view numbers were better than Wilder versus Fury. It was, so I could see him essentially being like, you know what, I want to make more money fighting Crawford, and Porter will always be on my side. Let me go fight Crawford on the other side, get the bag, and I think I could win and come back with his belt. And now I could get undisputed versus Porter and Thurman.
Man.
I'm just
Hey,
I
saying.
don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't know what's going on because then, like you said, we were scrolling up our articles and shit. We know we seen Connie Porter. We don't know if he telling the truth or he lying because he said two different things. He said they signed a contract a month ago. Then one of y'all noted that Derrick James, he said he don't never get himself involved in talking about he don't worry about things like that. He got on Instagram commenting on somebody's stuff talking about Earl signed the contract. So what's going on? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I don't know.
he all in the comment section.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about he don't do this. That tripped me out. When you hear trainers, it's Derrick Jones. Like he a good trainer. He won 2017
He hold the
ring.
mitts good. He hold the mitts good.
Hey, can I ask you guys something, man?
Yeah.
Is there a double standard for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder?
What you mean?
Because I was just thinking about this. Like Tyson Fury just fought, Schwartz, and everybody's like praising his performance. But
Mhm.
Deontay Wilder, I mean, you just go through his resume, you could probably go see where I'm going with it. He's knocked out, some tomato cans as well, and he gets shitted on for doing so. But
No,
Tyson Fury gets praise.
Hey,
no,
cause you know why this nigga got 12 million to knock out Shorts, bro? God damn. This
That's
nigga
true.
is never heard of. When I heard this nigga getting 12, I was like, God damn, 12?
Yeah.
I'm
Golly. Ain't
I'm
no
a,
telling what he gonna get for
I'm,
this
I'm gonna
next
tell you.
fight.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not a double standard because Deontay Wilder don't put himself in position. He listened to the wrong people, do the wrong things, say the wrong things, thinking he this certain way when he not this certain way. Then he'll take a guy like Brazil instead of take a guy like um Dylan White, where we could have a measuring stick for him and Anthony Joshua type fight because Joshua had already beat him. So you got to understand this. Deontay Wilder put himself in that position. Tyson Fury, he always with the shit. Tyson Fury ain't with that other shit like Deontay Wilder was with. Tyson Fury, he say, fuck it, let's go 50-50, me and you. Let's take this fight. He made that shit happen easy. Deontay Wilder wanted to think he was bigger than Anthony Joshua and that it was an automatic 50-50 fight, fam.
Yeah, I mean, can't really argue with that.
Like he got to look, Deontay Wilder he put himself out of position when he could put himself in position. You know what I'm saying? He put that shit on himself.
Wilder's a clown, bro. That nigga's a clown.
He put himself out of position, bro. I be like, come on, bro. You be speaking to G, talking about you bet on yourself. Nigga, you lost. Nigga, you lost, nigga. Talking about you, he bet on himself. Nigga, you betted on, you listen to all these YouTube niggas.
He crapped out.
Unbiased. He listened to all these YouTube niggas who was pushing this bullshit ass narrative on how he was this 50-50 nigga. And he talking about he betting on himself. And this nigga lost hundreds of millions of dollars with Andy Ruiz beating Anthony Joshua. And just think if Andy Ruiz beat AJ again, bro. Come on, fam. And these niggas around here who was pushing this bullshit and everything, they think they helped Deontay Wilder. You niggas heard him. Matter of fact, he heard himself. Nigga, he ain't gonna come
listening
out.
to you dumbass niggas. Yeah.
Man, listening to them dumbass niggas. Bro, I was always with Deontay Wilder. I thought Deontay Wilder could beat Anthony Joshua. I was riding with him. But my thing was Deontay Wilder. If you're talking about betting on yourself, you would have did like Andy Ruiz did. He actually bet on himself, took that fight. Look at him now.
Right. Yeah. Ruiz was like, I bet I'm going to whoop his ass. And he took that money and got him out of there.
We didn't see Ruiz shaky or I'm just happy to be here. That motherfucker was talking about how he was going to whoop Anthony Joshua the whole goddamn time. He wasn't doing no smiling or like the lights, camera, action. It didn't get to him. That's why I'm disappointed with a lot of these YouTube niggas. And Deontay Wilder, a black man like me. And there's a lot of black men on here who do YouTube videos. I'm disappointed in a lot of you black dudes on here because you same niggas who was on here preaching for him for something that he wasn't. You same niggas was the same niggas who ain't never had shit. You niggas ain't never had shit. And you niggas actually preached this bullshit narrative. So Andy Ruiz came in and he stole all of Deontay Wilder's shots.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's how the Mexicans do, man. They work for less and get the job done. Shout out to him, bro. What's up, Charles?
What up? Crept in here.
Yes, sir. The back door. You know what I'm saying? East Coast Charles, man. What's happening with you, bro?
Ain't shit. Just finished laying up with the lady. Want to pull this little slick Father's Day shit in the middle of the goddamn afternoon.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, man. You in that Father's Day traffic and shit?
I'm about to get the fuck out the woods now. Fuck this. Once I'm out of here, I'm good.
Yeah, man. So, you already know, you was on the live with us yesterday. We was talking about that Byrd ass nigga that forgot his hearing aids and shit.
Yeah, son. I'm watching the fight, and all you hear is ding, 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 ringing off. This nigga like I can't hear. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Niggas getting stretched after the bells. Tabiti got the last piece of the Mayweather puzzle got
hold up. Is that the new knockout of the year?
Yeah, for sure, nigga.
Is it the new? What was the last one though? Was it Devin Haney? No, not.
Was
it Teofimo?
Yeah, probably the Brazil one.
No, it was somebody else, bro.
It was a lot of them, man. A lot of brutal ones.
It was
the Devin Haney was crucial. What the fuck other one was
Teofimo.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, Teofimo one.
Yeah, Teofimo, yeah. Oh, what was the other one? Your boy Nonito Donaire did your boy wrong, fam.
Oh, that's my guy too.
He did it wrong.
Stephon Showstopper Young, but
that nigga was punching on the ground. But yeah, it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
That was
up there
bad.
too. It's gonna be hard to pick by the end of this year. It's gonna be hard to pick.
You had Dillian White versus Chisora. He put him to sleep. That dude was stiff.
Hey, but Tabiti was sleep though.
Yeah.
Tabiti was sleep.
He was drooling.
Goodbye, baby, on the treetop.
That nigga was gone before he hit the fucking mat.
Yep. Man, I'm telling you,
landed and that nigga dropped.
These boxers need to leave the whole Floyd shoulder roll. Because not everybody could do that, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna end up getting knocked the fuck out, bro.
Man,
they don't even have that Floyd conditioning. He was tired by what, the 5th, 6th round. I'm like, everybody stretched, bro.
Everybody better go look at Black Horseman video.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Stamina
for real.
Every successful fighter can't be a successful promoter, man.
Man, straight up.
Mayweather Promotions is Dookie. Mayweather Promotions is Dookie.
And look how he do, like I mentioned this earlier, Charles D. Look how he do his best fighter in Javante. Him and Javante into it. You know what he do? He sit this nigga on the shelf, and this nigga just fight one round for a whole year.
And that's crazy. If you want to get back at him, put his ass in the fucking ring, nigga. You sit him down, don't make no bread.
Look at Badu Jack. I mean,
yeah, anybody ain't no fight schedule for him. They like, fuck it. Too many draws, nigga. You out.
Didn't that last fight that nigga had a vagina on his forehead?
Yeah,
yeah, that shit was brutal, bro.
Yeah, that shit got a hell, dog. That nigga had a grown woman pussy on his forehead.
That nigga said he had a vagina on his forehead. God damn.
That's what it looked like. He split his shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Mayweather Promotions is underwater, bro. They done. Mayweather gonna have to come back and start fighting.
I think he is, bro. This nigga didn't make the Forbes list. I don't give a damn what nobody said about me. this for years, this nigga made us believe, and it looked like this nigga was getting that dough. He telling us his businesses making millions a month where he don't even have to touch his real money. Well, nigga, if you doing that, nigga, if you supposed to be on the Forbes list every year. Think about it. I don't expect a nigga like Floyd to be on the Forbes list. Even though Floyd made a lot of money himself, Floyd fucked himself too because he never got down with like a Nike, signed a big contract or something like that. So how we supposed to believe that after boxing he was gonna be able to? Come on, man.
Hey, so,
but look at his purse though. The nigga made over $1 billion. He don't need no damn endorsements. That nigga was getting hella bread.
Yeah, but still though, man.
But spending, bro. He trick his money off on everybody.
Come on, come on, bro.
He don't even spend money on his boxers either to promote them.
This nigga got that he trick his bread off on. Bad enough you paying these chicks, you spending your own bread on the chicks you hire.
He need a better scouter too. He need a better scouter to find boxers that will have a good career, because the ones he's picking is not it, man.
This nigga fucking his own supply and shit. He hired these hoes and fucking and shit. Man.
Yeah, like who does that shit? And I'm funding these chicks. Nigga, no, that's what the customer is for.
Yeah.
And then he let Ray J and he let some other niggas, Nelly and them, steal off his golden pieces.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Mayweather.
That nigga.
His prize collections. Every time Mayweather get a top girl and build them up, one of these other niggas get them and take them from him.
This nigga pay for all of their surgeries and then they got snatched up. Dumbass nigga.
Jackson looking good. That bitch with Nelly.
Yeah.
Is he still with Nelly?
That nigga Nelly like, thank you, sir. I couldn't afford to get all this shit, but I'm glad you did it.
Exactly.
Snatched that bitch right up.
I don't fuck with her though, cause she came out on some fugazi shit, talking about Floyd did this and that, and that's when Floyd had to come out and talk about how this hoe went and had the babies, whatever they do to kids.
Yeah, she got this shit aborted, or got his kids aborted or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? So the bitch, that's she dirty. So you know,
yeah, she a foul ass trick.
Hey, I got a question for you guys, man. If Ruiz beats AJ in the rematch, does the Ruiz versus Wilder fight get? Is that the biggest fight money fight in boxing?
Can I speak on that?
Say again.
I don't think it's the biggest money fight, but it's undisputed. I think the biggest money fight after the Wilder AJ shit was blood and fucking Spence.
No, but look, this one dude, Charles D, made a point to me on my live last night, I think, and he said that Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz on Cinco de Mayo is fucking huge, and he ain't lying.
Well, he's Mexican. Shit.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
like that's
yeah,
on Cinco de Mayo. My
yeah,
God,
He's
look,
still
Canelo can't get no bit, man. Man, I'm telling you like this: these Mexican Americans fucking with Ruiz more than they fucking with Canelo right now. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if
because Canelo
Ruiz versus
Cunningham and shit from fucking Happy Days.
if Ruiz fight Wilder on Cinco de Mayo, that bitch huge.
yeah.
Is it bigger than the Anthony Joshua fight?
I don't know if it's bigger than the Anthony Joshua fight because everything that was surrounding the Anthony Joshua fight with him and Deontay Wilder, but it's huge though.
That Wilder fight lost its lesson with AJ. You can hang that up. Ruiz blew that bag for them.
So, you do you think Wilder should try to take this fight immediately with Andy Ruiz if he beats AJ and not fight Tyson Fury because he might lose to Tyson Fury?
No, I think you fight Tyson Fury because
Stick to your
you fighting for the lineal championship, and plus them
oh,
dudes fought to a draw, and I think that's the better fight right then anyway. And that elite, because think about it, if we want an undisputed and the lineal heavyweight championship at the same time, Deontay Wilder would have to be Tyson Fury, or Tyson Fury would have to be Deontay Wilder, and then one of them fight Ruiz for the everything, right?
Yeah.
don't throw that
Yeah,
lineal
bro.
shit on, man, because that's
Nah,
what
I like that lineal shit. Tyson Fury, the lineal champion, man.
They need to make. Hey, I feel like they need to make that shit a belt for
Say,
that
yeah, but
status.
so
if
let
it's
me
gonna
ask you this:
get
do
strapped,
lineal reign higher than anything?
Nah, not
It's
to
it's
me.
I mean,
it's
come on, unbiased. You gotta explain that, bro.
If you're talking about like who's the best in the division, see, sometimes it doesn't equate to that, but sometimes it does. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a fluke. Like let's say, damn, who beat I'm trying to use an example from the past, but I'll just say it like this: somebody like, let's say Anthony Joshua was the lineal champion, right? And then let's say Jarrell Big Baby Miller beat him. Now, Jarrell Big Baby Miller would be considered the best in the division, yet we probably wouldn't favor him over Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but you're right. But still, though, unbiased, he'll be that guy until somebody beat him, right?
Right. But for me, I think Undisputed, who has all the belts, would be more.
yeah, because that's the same as lineal. You didn't. Well, it ain't the same as lineal, but shit, you didn't beat the man who got the straps.
Exactly.
I don't know. I just think like Tyson Fury, man. I think he's the best heavyweight in the division. I ain't gonna even lie. I
That's
got to
why I put
see.
that in the title.
Look,
Hey, do y'all feel that way? Do y'all agree with LTBA that he's the best heavyweight in the division?
Yeah.
I got to see Ruiz fight
That's
Anthony Joshua. I'm gonna tell you like this. I got to see Ruiz fight Anthony Joshua one more time. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see him fight him, and if he beat him convincingly one more time, and show us some skills besides just the power. Because I think Anthony Joshua, I think he's gonna be shell shocked a little bit from his power,
Sure. You think so?
like not want to take chances like he did the last time.
I'm gonna tell you like this: whoever he sparred
that
before, you better
told.
not bring him into camp again, bro.
Leave that nigga out, bro.
I'm
Do you
gonna
do
hear no
you
excuses.
you believe that he got knocked down this morning?
He said, "Don't bring that same nigga back
That's
ever."
that's what his father said.
Man
That's
from
what,
the get.
Wow.
you know what I'm saying. So I mean, most likely he probably did and refused to admit it. But either way, it's still his fault. You got in
Yeah,
the ring,
it was
so
crazy.
You
Nigga
know what?
tried.
But the way they act is as if like that shit happened really close to the fight.
Probably the last day of sparring and shit, huh?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
you
mean that's the way they acting. Like if you was still fucking concussed off that shit must have had just happened recently.
Cause they sparred 2 weeks out of the fight, like a week and a half, 2 weeks out of the fight, they still sparring.
My
yeah,
bad, Charles. What was you saying, Charles?
setting them sparring partners was probably going extra hard on his ass. So you in the states, probably, probably hating on the nigga
What?
and shit.
One of them New York niggas, bro. Madison Square Garden ass niggas.
It was in Florida, nigga. He got that shit. He got tuned up in Florida, nigga.
Welcome to Florida. I mean, welcome to New York, nigga.
Yeah, probably somebody was hating on his ass. Probably touched him up real rough too. Like, yeah, went ding, pow.
Yeah, I mean, but
Say,
you know,
what's
yeah,
Anthony Joshua net worth? It got to be over 100 million.
he was in the top 10 on the Sports Forbes shit. I was
For
looking at it.
real?
I don't think he
Yeah,
had like
let me see. Let me go
20.
back.
I
Let
think
me
he
go
like
back. I
60.
gotta pull it up. He is sitting at number. Hold on. Oh my bad. Canelo's at number 4.
Damn.
AJ is. Damn, it's a lot of rich motherfuckers, man.
Canelo earned his position though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
This
a
nigga's
bunch of
got a
everybody.
quap.
Canelo earned his position. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he put in mad work.
That nigga got $1 million for every day of the goddamn year. Nigga, 365 of them bitches.
He earned that. Can't take that away from
Oh,
Canelo.
AJ's at number 13. AJ's at number 13. But the only other boxer ahead of him is Canelo. Him and Canelo and AJ are in the top 20.
What Wilder?
He in number 56 with his broke ass.
That's
Yeah, but
good though.
that's the thing though about Anthony Joshua.
You ain't broke on that list. You made some bread.
That's true,
Yeah,
but
But now
you
look
on
though,
top of him.
but
you
look
call
though,
me you call me
but they be talking about it's 50-50, right? Like
That's some bullshit.
how they be talking about like Anthony Joshua ain't this and that. America, is y'all behind Deontay Wilder or what?
Nah, but they type though. They be typing it. They be
Oh
like
man.
making videos, but
Hey, so number 56 on the Forbes priced himself out of the number 13. Looking ass nigga.
Yeah,
That
well,
shit
Ruiz fucked that all up for both of them niggas. That $100 million fight went right out the goddamn
Wilder
window.
priced himself out of that fucking fight, man.
say I
That's
blame
crazy.
these YouTube niggas though, man.
Yep.
If
yep.
that's the case, these grown ass men that be watching these videos, and especially these fighters, are fucking stupid if they got talked out of. Let me hear Deontay Wilder come out his mouth and say, "Yeah, I was seeing on YouTube, and my,
This nigga,
He's
this
heard
nigga
something like
Al, this nigga Al Horford makes more money than Deontay Wilder.
nigga, but that's NBA money though."
Al Horford, nigga. But
Still
this is
though,
Al Horford, nigga.
man, this is Deontay
Of
Wilder. He
course,
the
the
heavyweight
substance.
champion. Deontay Wilder tripping, bro. He done lost out on hundreds of millions, like I said.
But hey, like I said before, and I made this point. The 50 mil that Deontay Wilder offered Anthony Joshua. How could we believe that they had it if Bob Arum is coming out saying that Spence is in negotiations with them because PBC can't afford to pay him what he wants? So how could we then believe that they had 50 million in the stash for Anthony Joshua?
What the
Exactly.
hell does Spence want to get for this fight? What this nigga think he get?
Hey man, Spence want that bag, bro. Spence want that motherfucking bag.
That's cool, but you ain't getting
That's
no.
what I realized about this nigga, man. It ain't about fear. He want that fucking bag though.
Hey, he earned that bag though.
I get it. He a champion, but you don't want to be pricing yourself out of every fight, bro. It's too early for that shit. Like, see, he got to get one of them fights in, like how Keith and Sean fought. Like, hey, Errol got to have one of them tight fights. He ain't had one of them fights yet. He ain't had one of them tight fights yet. He need to get one of them tough ass niggas that's undefeated. He got to get one of them niggas out of there at welterweight. You know what I mean? And then you can talk about, you see Keith getting that Manny Pacquiao work now. So, but he put in work. He had to
Yeah,
fight a lot of niggas, man. Niggas that was ready to come in there and take his oath.
it better be Porter or fucking Crawford from all this bullshit we going through. It better be one of these two fighters. I know that shit.
That's it. Them the only two.
Hey man, Charles, that you can't get mad at the creme de la creme for who you want to pick, man.
Nigga, I
Yeah.
get mad at him. God damn it. You better pick
Like,
Crawford or fucking Porter.
man, y'all got to say Earl got the right to do what he want to do right now. He earned it.
Yeah, we got the right to get that nigga that flame if you don't unify next.
I'm just saying he ain't earned it.
That right thing is Porter or fucking Crawford.
Fight
What if
Mike.
he
Earn, you said he ain't
what if
earned?
he want to fight? What if he want to fight Danny Garcia, Charles D?
Nigga, Danny about to fight Mikey, bro.
I'm saying, I'm just saying, what if he say he want to fight Danny Garcia?
That ain't
That's
strap
okay.
season, nigga. He ain't got no damn belt.
Hey, you gonna be mad at that? That's more lucrative. Danny Garcia, a more popular fighter,
If I
and he a
was,
top
Be honest
and
with
he a
you, I
top
mean,
welterweight.
goddamn, we gotta throw it. I'm not gonna be mad if he fight Danny, but that ain't the fight I want to see right now. I want to see strap season, nigga. I want to believe that's real.
And
and
then
then you
let's
gonna,
be
and
honest
then
though.
You gonna
Sean,
throw at me? It's more lucrative. I don't give a fuck what's lucrative, nigga. It's strap season.
but let's be honest though, fam. Sean Porter a paper champion anyway.
Here we
Man,
go.
guess what? Paper champion got the
Paper
WBC
champ
strap.
having ass, nigga.
Is he a paper champion or what? Or no?
Old plastic WBC belt having ass, nigga.
Nah, he just like Ken.